Promote your brand here at the Slick Talk with Scales podcast. We have premium placements and sponsorship opportunities across the web, Spotify, Apple Music, Google Play, and iHeartRadio. We got them all. Reach thousands of savvy listeners through targeted advertising at Slick Talk with Scales podcast. You can reach us at slicktalkwithscales@gmail.com or simply give us a call at 414-367-8011. That's 414-367-8011. Reach thousands of listeners through targeted advertising with Slick Talk with Scales podcast, a dope-ass podcast.
Take 39.
It's the return. Ain't nobody messing with a brother named Luda, no matter how hard you try.
That ain't it, my bro. Take 64.
It's the return. Ain't nobody messing with a
120.
It's the return. Ain't nobody messing
200.
It's the return. Ain't nobody.
You gotta do that again, man. Bro, one more time.
Where the drip, let them cut from a different talk to my coming to the lane low. I'm in a booth and over my head, you can see a halo. And I'm in the back cause I say so.
That flow crazy.
Bullet Chris running around here like Jim. I'm looking the grill like peanut butter rum on. Ice giving me the chill. Hit the block, new wheel.
This slaps.
It's like he got like peanut butter stuck all up in there.
I'm out wild how it feel. Let me see it, show you grill. Let me see it, show you grill. Bullet Chris running around here like Jim. Stuck in your grill like peanut butter rum on. Ice giving me the chill. Let me see it, show you grill.
My brother, I got you.
It's the return.
Where's the Fanta, Brenda? You're always going after my Fanta and pretzels.
No, it wasn't.
Brenda, please.
Leave me alone, Randy.
Cold.
I've been sipping on ricotta, gon' pop me a bottle, pour me up a drink, yeah. She been sipping on ricotta, gon' pour her a bottle, pour her up a drink, pour us up a drink, a ricotta. We gon' have a drink, a ricotta. Everybody drinking ricotta. Get you some ricotta. Oh, I've been sipping on ricotta. I've been sipping on ricotta. I've been sipping on ricotta. Ricotta or more. Drink like a boss.
Tonight, I'll be eating pork dumplings with lots of chili oil. Thanks, boss. I used to keep my feelings inside, but I realized, like pork in a dumpling, the best stuff is what's in here. Feels good to share.
MarioDickinsCreations.com, the leader in customizable memorial printing and graphic presentation. With over 24 years of experience working with families, honoring their loved ones, creating industry trends, they offer all styles of obituaries from standard to custom with exquisite paper upgrades available. MarioDickinsCreations.com offers grand memorial presentation displays such as adult life-size cutout, backdrops, casket panels, retractable banner stands, poster boards, floor mat, banners, bookmarks, buttons, masks, and shirts, fully customizable. They also now offer urns, woven blankets, casket decal, and fully printed casket wrap. Everything you need to showcase your loved one's legacy. 24-hour rush upgrades available. On time, professional, and convenient. Go to MarioDickinsCreations.com. Click on Memorial Service and get started today.
Coming to you live. Soul City Studios. From the basement of Sherman, Phoenix.
Yeah, black excellence. I am excellently black with intelligence. I am heaven sent.
You are now tuned in to the Slick Talk with Scales podcast.
I am somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah,
he got the black and white picture.
Yeah, you know what I mean? That's that, you know.
He all over the motherfucker.
Y'all know I'll be getting my model on, man. Don't be hating on me. You know what I'm saying?
We the Scalesettes around this motherfucker.
Get my model on. You know what I'm saying? This is my line, and it's definitely a red flag. Y'all in these damn flags. Anyway, we'll get to that in a second. How y'all doing? Everybody was popping. It's Tuesday. We live. We lit. It's episode 113 of the Slick Talk with Scales podcast. You know what the fuck going on, man? I'm here with the gang. Yeah, we back in the building. We came to talk our shit. Y'all been cutting the fuck up in this Mercury retrograde. So, yeah, I had to pull up on y'all and talk some shit. Homer Blow had to yell at y'all yesterday. Everybody been yelling at y'all because y'all been cutting the fuck up. So today I might even yell at, I might yell at y'all a little bit. I don't know yet. See if somebody get the people going. If you're just tuning in, please share this shit everywhere you can. Shout out to homie Doe God over at YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Always sharing our shit and showing us love over there. If you're on YouTube, please subscribe. Hit the notification buttons and all that shit, the like icon and the whole nine, so you can get notifications about what we got popping over here. You feel me? So, without further ado, because we got a lot to unpack and I don't want to waste no more time, you know what I'm saying? Ride with me like he always do. My dog hold me down. Don, say what up to the people.
What's going on? I sound like my mic not on. Check. Hello. Intoxicated Seahorse 913 in the house.
Intoxicated Seahorse 913 in the house. It's that snapback. Let me get that blue Brewers hat, bro. Yeah, go Brewers. And it's a fitted, bro. Can you believe it? I ain't bought a fitted in a minute, but this motherfucker was crazy. I had to have this boy. Yeah, this ain't a snappy though, Sonny. Then sitting next to Don, you know what I'm saying, off camera, you know what I mean, because she, you know what I'm saying, she too cool for you people, you know what I'm saying. No cameras, please. Is the baddest bitch on the balcony. Hold me down as always. Cherie, say what up to the people.
What's popping, everybody?
Drop.
Drop. Oh, okay. I didn't do nothing or say nothing.
Her attitude is in retrograde right now. So.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to steer clear of her. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. The stars and the quasars and the moons and all that shit told me steer clear of Cherie. You know what I'm saying? To the end of this week. It's over in a couple of days.
It's almost it's almost our time too. It's almost time for them Sagittarius.
Don't hate.
Yeah.
Lord.
Yeah, we're gonna get to it.
And then off camera, making sure this shit work for me, running that long ass intro y'all just watched, and making sure I can pop up these commercials and videos and pictures when I'm talking my shit. It's Ken. Say what up to the people. Okay, maybe they can hear you. He said, "What up, y'all?" He getting his mic situation together. And then, like I said, today's episode is episode 113. Nobody wins when the family feuds is the name of this episode. Nobody wins when the family feuds. You cannot fit this P in a Steve Harvey suit. Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? So that's the name of this episode because I got the good folks from Full Circle TV, Kayla and Marcus, in the building with us today. Say what up to the people. Yeah, if you want to associate them with some shit you probably seen online or somebody went to and told you need to be at the next one, these are the people responsible for them cracking ass family nights. You know what I'm saying? Getting it lit, giving people something else to do outside of the club once or twice a month. Some real grown folk shit, but it's a good time. You know what I'm saying? So what up with y'all? How y'all doing?
Man, we good, man. We good.
Last time I seen y'all know I was coming back from being on my high, from a hard time. So I always appreciate when I see y'all because I know y'all make that trip, you know what I'm saying, down the highway and all that to come fuck with your boys. So I really appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? So
appreciate you for having us.
oh, man, come on, man.
I was like, we gotta get back.
You know, for sure. And I'm about to be taking over y'all Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm taking over Instagram, Full Circle TV, Instagram, bringing all that ignorance, you know what I'm saying, that I spew. I'm gonna be trolling people from their page and all that shit. I'm gonna get it popping. Y'all know me, I'm gonna have it spicy pepper in that motherfucker. No, I'm just bullshitting. But yeah, I take over. They gave me the opportunity to take over their IG. You know what I'm saying, this Friday. So I'm excited about that. That's something different. And that's why I fuck with y'all, because y'all always doing something different. You know what I'm saying? So I want to get y'all out the way before we start yelling and screaming on this motherfucker about what's been going on.
Going back and forth.
Where are y'all? So y'all on season 2 of the relationship series right now?
Yes.
Okay, so give me some details about that.
Yeah, so we actually just premiered season 2 of Relationship Goals, the series, only on FullCircleTelevision.com. This season, we are going back to our couple segment. We have talked to 4 couples from Milwaukee about the highs and lows of their relationships, and we have a 5-part series that documents that.
Dope. Uncomfortable conversations. Y'all know I'm all with that.
Conversations, but it helps you grow.
Facts.
It definitely helps you grow.
Facts. Okay, so once again, where can people find the show? Exactly.
FullCircleTelevision.com, streaming it straight from our website. Okay. So
that's awesome. Super dope. Streaming right from the website, people. FullCircleTV.com. Remember that. Make sure y'all go check it. I mean, FullCircleTelevision.com. So the full word television.
Yeah, because there's a Full Circle TV.
Yeah, because I accidentally tagged them last time y'all was here.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is this? When I went back and looked at the post, like, this ain't Marcus and Caleb. Besides the show, tell us about extensions of y'all brand. So, like, what else?
So beyond the show, we got our main thing. What a lot of people have become familiar with is our game night. What you mentioned earlier, something that started out as kind of like a we obviously wanted to continue to build our community around the show to get the word out, and then also, when it come down to it, fundraising too, to allow us to be able to rent venues for the show and do everything we need to do for that. But we got the game night. I think last time we were here, we had the journals going off.
We got Relationship Goals, the series.
Yeah.
Relationship Goals, the journal.
Yeah.
Which is 100 writing prompts to help you mend and grow your relationships with your families, yourself, your friends, and your romantic partner. And then we also have Relationship Goals, the podcast, because a lot of folks were reaching out to us like, hey, I want to watch it, but I can't really like sit still and watch it because I'm at work or whatever. Is this in podcast form? And we didn't have it in podcast form for like a year, and then we actually just met up with Everyday Media, and he was able to get it in podcast form for it.
Shout out Dooch.
Shout out to Dooch,
Dooch.
for sure.
The GOAT. Yeah, Dooch like the Black Godfather. That nigga like the black hand. He got his hand in everything. Right. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Dooch. He was just here with us on Thursday last week.
Yeah.
Said he was gonna come tonight, but that nigga probably busy. Right. I know
probably
that
working, probably working a pod.
How is it working as a husband and wife, as a couple? I asked Lewis and Rachel this too when they was here last time. How's it working with your husband? How's it working with your wife?
Overall, I would say that it's a good experience. It's not too hard, but Marcus could speak to me, like kind of getting on.
Yeah, Kayla is a fucking drill sergeant. When it comes to getting shit done, like she never take that hat off. So sometimes it could just be like difficult. Like you come home from work and it's like, okay, you gonna edit these 10 videos. And it's like, fam, that's like 6 hours worth of work. So, you know, once you get through that and, you know, we get stuff situated, it's actually not bad at all. But I think we work well together.
Somebody said, how do you purchase the journal?
FullCircleTelevision.com. I can actually come in there and drop the link.
Yeah, and then once you drop it, we'll pin it.
Okay,
So,
yeah,
once
I can
one
go
of
in there
y'all
and
drop
drop
the
the
link, we'll pin it. What's up, Mecca Mala? How you feeling, bro? Peace to the brother Mecca.
Peace, God.
Yeah, peace, God. What goes into the editing process, Marcus? Since the boss lady tell you, get your ass in there and edit the film.
Man,
that is all Marcus. I cannot edit anything. Well, let me not say that I can't edit. That's just not my lane of genius.
No,
so
teamwork make the dream work. You know, you the negotiator. He the dude that make sure it get on the film. You know what I'm saying?
Like I mentioned before, I basically just be doing what I be told for real when it come down to the editing.
Sounds like y'all marriage is gonna last a long time.
No, it's legit. Like
happy wife, happy life.
Who you want to go here? What flow with this? You know, these couples look really good on the screen. Let's get them a little more screen time. You know what I mean? I hope that don't come off wrong, but like some people look really good on the camera. You know what I mean?
If somebody ain't rambling, and if somebody
somebody giving perfect answers, and it's like, okay, we're gonna give them a little more time. So kind of filtering through all of that, making sure the sound is right. That's one of our like biggest improvements from the first season.
Man, definitely
sound quality.
Like we were
so
recording in a cave before.
Yeah,
like
they said the quality must be good. Y'all drink Boss.
Dino is
take
nuts.
a sip on that.
Yeah,
shit.
go ahead. What guests, since you was talking about people not being long-winded and people getting right to the point, and some people are better on camera, what guests have left a mark on the show?
Without a doubt, I asked Marcus this yesterday because I knew who I felt like left the mark, but I wanted to see if he felt the same way. Without a doubt, Rachel and her mom.
Yeah,
Rachel and her mom. And it's simply because they had a breakthrough moment, like right on the show. You could tell that it was something that they had needed to talk about, but they hadn't gotten the opportunity, the space to talk about it yet. They talked about it right on the show, and you could tell that they like kind of looked at each other in a way like, you see me, you understand me. And
it took this room and these cameras in this setting for us to have this breakthrough moment.
Yes. And then afterwards, Rachel even said that she had left, of course, and then like went in her stories and was like, me and my mom really like, had this conversation that we've been needing to have. And I think that was the most beautiful and like genuine moment of the show, is just to see them like, like woo size.
Had that epiphany on camera like that. That gotta be dope when that happened in a moment. How long does it take for y'all to create the show? What's the
so it's actually a little bit of an extensive process, to be honest with you. For one, we got to figure out what the hell the show gonna be about. So before we even record, we kind of go through and gauge interest, like, okay, what y'all want to see. And then from that point, it's like, okay, let's try to see if we could get guests. Like the main one that I still want to do, and it's extremely hard to get people to come in front of a camera and talk about it, is co-parenting.
Mm-hmm.
Like good co-parenting.
No, I seen y'all put out the red. Y'all put out this the Batman signal for that the other day.
So we want to do that, but it is what it is. I understand that that's touchy for a lot of people, but once we go through and figure out topics, we bring our guests on, and then from that point it's all filming and then editing. And during that whole time, Kayla came up with a marketing plan for all of it, and that's just rolling.
Yeah.
So by the time y'all see trailers and all that stuff, she already got that's been in the works for like months, more than likely. So
we got some volunteers for the co-parenting.
Hey.
All right, Shaquita.
Please reach out to us.
Shaquita, you my homie. I'll make sure you get connected with them. Shaw said he could do it. I could do it too. I just don't know if my BM will come on camera.
And that be the thing. A lot of times,
sometimes she bougie, sometimes she not. I guess it's just a mood thing. So I don't know, but we could we're a very good example.
You can actually sign up right on our website, FullCircleTelevision.com. At the top it says "Be Our Guest," and it's a quick 7-minute survey that you can fill out. We're asking some brief questions just to see how open you will even be online, just to type it out. And then I reach out to everybody personally and say, hey, this is when we're filming. We'll go through like an interview process to see if you'll be a good fit for the show. And then we'll set up everything from there.
Okay, that's what's up. What y'all got coming up? Like, what's following this? What's the next big thing?
Game night.
Yeah, it's another game night.
Game
Halloween.
night
29th.
number 4. It's a costume party, Halloween weekend.
Oh shit!
We haven't. I don't know if y'all seen it online, but it's super funny. The adult spelling bee.
Yeah.
We bringing some new games, so it's gonna be the adult spelling bee. So I'm like, y'all.
Are these people drunk once y'all start this spelling?
Yes.
Lord,
So I'm like,
Lord.
imagine drunk adults
Yeah.
on stage trying to spell refrigerator. Like, just imagine how funny that's gonna be. So we having the drunken spelling bee. We're gonna have a game. I'm calling it. I may change the name, but I'm thinking like rap shit, where you get words, but you got to freestyle off of that word right there on the stage. We having, of course, culture tags, spades, dominoes, Jenga, but
The photo booth coming back
Yeah,
too.
the photo booth coming back.
We missed it last time, and we heard y'all concerns, so
Yeah.
we got the photo booth coming back, y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah, because everybody doing that now. Y'all was one of the
Yeah.
first people I seen doing this shit.
It is always a good time, and I can't wait to see y'all in.
What's that? The circle photo booth?
Yeah, it's like a square, not the 360
no, not the
one,
360,
but it's like a tunnel, like, and you walk in with lights.
Oh.
But so we got game night October 29th, and then also February 2022. We got niggas in Paris. We partnered with Dooch and what's the other young lady name?
Brunch with Besties.
Brunch with Besties. Chanel from Brunch with Besties, and we going to Paris. So,
oh yeah, I seen that.
Yeah, so we got a Facebook group.
Oh wow.
We could throw that in the chat too if people want to come over and check it
shout
out.
My cousin Denise Smith, she was over in Paris modeling.
Yeah,
Shit.
we going to Paris in February. We just trying to get a bunch of young black people
no,
travel
that's
out of
dope.
the country.
That's super
kick it,
fucking
see
dope
some
and
sights,
lit right
and
there. I'm telling y'all,
have a good time.
Y'all gotta fuck with Marcus and Caleb, man. They doing dope shit, man. You know
trying.
Yeah,
Are y'all going?
that narrative and just like switch some stuff up. You said what?
Are y'all going gorillas in Paris?
Hey, we gonna try. We gonna try.
I mean, you know,
we gonna
got
try.
my niggas in
Got
Paris,
my niggas in Paris,
and they going gorillas.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, absolutely.
Listen, we gon'
They don't even know what that means.
I was gonna say, what was I gonna say? Oh, we bring in. I want to like do some real nigga shit in Paris. I want us to all
Not two
mob
niggas.
down.
I don't want to go to jail.
Not obviously, but I just want us to all, because it's just gonna be a memory for me, for us to take a speaker and all mob down to the bottom of the Eiffel Tower and swag surf. Like this is what I want. Like
that'll be dope.
What I want to see.
Swag surf and play niggas in Paris while we
right,
that's dope.
Right.
That's super dope. So yeah, man, like I said, man, let them know where they can find y'all at. You know what I'm saying? How they can get in contact with y'all, how to keep up with y'all.
FullCircleTelevision.com. Like she mentioned before, that's where you're gonna be able to try to be a guest. That's where you could purchase merch. That's where you could watch the show, which is most importantly. And then Full Circle Television on all social media platforms.
FullCircleTelevision.com.
What is Duke talking about? Y'all talking about Nip?
Yeah, Nip. Niggas in Paris.
Niggas in Paris.
Oh, that's Nip. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
niggas in Paris. Okay,
Yeah.
niggas, they got an acronym already.
Yeah.
God damn.
Because I'm like, how are we really gonna market this and look, you know?
Yeah, where you
nice?
can hide the nigga.
Right,
I get
right,
it.
right.
Okay, because you would have to use a K or something.
Something.
Yeah,
We was gonna
like-
use symbols. I was like, we can just call it Nip.
Nip. Yeah, Nip.
You
Yeah.
can find out more about Nip at FullCircleTelevision.com.
What did they say when the song came on?
What do they say?
Do they even play?
No,
on
because the
radio?
chorus don't say niggas in Paris.
No.
The
Oh,
chorus,
it don't.
the chorus just say "boss so hard, motherfuckers gonna
Right.
find me." So they just
Yeah.
bleeped out the fucker part of mother. Yeah.
N-words in Paris.
Yeah. And when Kanye said in his verse, I got my in Paris and they going gorillas. That was the radio edit. So now the internet been crying for about 48 hours because a 19-year-old girl said something about them. A rapper, actually, I ain't gonna do her like that. A signed 19-year-old
Right.
from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, that's signed to the biggest rap label in the music business right now. She is their featured act right now. She's number one on the roster, the same roster that has Little Baby, the Migos. These people manage Cardi B's career. She's not signed to them, but she's signed to their management company. Little Yachty. I mean, the list just goes on. We'll be talking about this shit all night. We'll be right back after this clip. Can you play the clip of what got everybody so upset and in their pantyhoses the other day? Yeah, bear with us 1 second while we get
FullCircleTelevision.com.
Listen, we about to hire you to do our voiceovers.
I do voiceovers too.
Oh,
I've been doing DJ packages.
Everybody was up in arms in their little scrubs and Crocs. They was mad at the motherfucker. Niggas and bitches.
You're listening to DJ Easy Dick
What?
at W Balls.
Nice colleges in my hometown. And I'm like, I do not want to do that shit. And I'm like, what am I gonna do? Because you can only be two things in my city: CNA, or you could do some lashes. And I'm like, no. So I left, and I.
That's it. Yeah, that's the clip.
That's it. That's all.
I mean, that's the clip. That's what had everybody.
That's what had
mad.
everybody
That's
up in
That's what
arms.
had everybody.
Had
mad.
the city on fire.
Had everybody up in their panties.
Some nice colleges in my hometown. And I'm like, I do not want to do that shit. And I'm like, what am I gonna do? Because you can only be two things in my city: CNA, or you could do some lashes. And I'm like, no. So I left, and I
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Testes. 1, 2.
Yeah. So what do y'all think?
3.
Man, you know, when that came out, me and Kayla had a conversation about it because obviously it's a trending thing, and I'm like, dude, you know, for one, she was laughing, so I feel like she was just talking shit. But you think about too, like she like what, a year, maybe 2 years removed from high school, so her generation of kids, they ain't. Not all of them, but a lot of them ain't too much on shit. You know what I'm saying? They figuring shit out, and what you see is motherfuckers on social media, flashy, doing whatever, and you see, you know, the scammers, the hairstylists, the CNAs, the lash techs, and I'm not saying that it's anything wrong with that at all, but for her, that ain't what the fuck she wanted to do.
Exactly.
So she said, I don't want to do this. I mean, and not saying there's nothing wrong with it, but I wanted to rap. Yeah. So I got up out of here because this ain't the place for me to rap.
The entire interview started with her saying that she loved her city. Like literally was the first word after dude asked her the question. The first 3 or 4 words out of her mouth was, I love my city. But everybody in this room say that.
Yeah.
There's not a person sitting in this room. There's not a person watching this live that don't say, I love my city. But
And not just from Milwaukee either.
So then why would you be upset at a 19-year-old, 20-year-old saying what her scope of goals was here?
Right.
Now you might have had different parenting. You might have came up differently. You might have went to a good school and your mama might have had you down at Marquette going to them classes in the summer and doing, you know what I'm saying? Mentoring groups and all types of shit. So your scope might be different. You know what I mean? But for her, the people who are around her goals and being the bad bitch and being up top was those jobs. And she decided to do something else. Not saying her friends who took those jobs are bums or losers for doing that. She just had a bigger dream than that.
Yeah, my son's 12 years old now, but when he was 9, he asked, "Can we move to Atlanta?" Because he wanted to be a actor. And he said, "I said, well, why Atlanta?" He said, "Because stars don't come from Madison." At 9 years old, that's the way that he viewed it. Like, can we move to Atlanta? There are
He's
more
not lying
opportunities.
though. I wish it wouldn't have took me till I was 25, 26 years old to figure that out. I'm happy Lakeyah and yo baby figured it out at 9.
Yeah.
Like this ain't it right here. Yeah. If I want to do that, you're not gonna get it done here. You see what I'm saying?
I've been waiting for 2 days for this conversation. I couldn't wait.
You know what's tripping?
You motherfuckers been waiting to hate on this girl. You've been waiting.
No, they've been waiting.
Yep. I'm banging on the table.
He did a light bang though.
It was a light bang.
He did a light bang.
You know, you set me up. You said my mic ain't working. Then you start screaming on the fucking mic.
You goddamn right. I can't believe the audacity of some of these motherfuckers who got something negative to say about her. First of all, for a motherfucker that's been doing music for 20 years in this motherfucker, some of you niggas don't have the right to open your mouth about a rapper who made it.
Who made it. That's the key part of your statement. Who made it. That's the end goal of what all of us are doing. is to get what she achieved.
She doing it, fam.
Fam.
She doing it.
Wait,
Fam.
wait. She made it without Milwaukee.
Yeah, without us.
Yeah.
Without us. She wasn't on the radio. We wasn't partying her shit at the club.
In spite of us.
Yeah, in spite of us. And still embraced us when she got on the other side. Made sure them niggas in Atlanta understood, like, no, I'm not from Atlanta. I'm from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Made sure, like, there wasn't no turning or flipping her, like, yeah, baby, say you from Atlanta. That'd be better for our marketing.
Right.
No, she wasn't on none of that.
Bro, do you know the amount of stupid shit I've seen, especially from artists, from so-called rappers around this motherfucker who ain't made $1 from rapping, but they swear to God they artists, right? The first thing I see is, she not the queen of this motherfucker. Destiny Lynn, the queen of this motherfucker.
So what are we pitting them against each other?
Right.
For?
So now we pitting Destiny Lynn against her, and I'll take the hit for this one. Let's be clear. Destiny Lynn don't have a hit record.
She cold.
Destiny Lynn don't have a record deal. She's fantastic.
Yeah, she's fantastic.
She's fantastic, but she don't have nothing that Lakeyah has as far as traction in the game.
So then it's not fair to either party.
It's not fair to either party.
Them.
And Destiny Lynn been doing this for a minute.
And I told, not to cut you off, I want you to keep your thought because I'm gonna let you keep going. But when we had this conversation yesterday, I said to you, me being a Destiny Lynn fan, I feel like Lakeyah's exposure helps what Destiny Lynn is doing.
Always.
When they come check for Destiny Lynn, they're gonna be like, damn, her TikTok and Instagram following is through the roof.
Facts.
It ain't like they gotta go scour and look for her. No, her numbers and shit is there already.
Facts. And Young Legend, I don't have to do no more research. I know exactly what she got. She has a song that's buzzing on TikTok.
Dino said it. Motherfuckers don't support Destiny either. That's your point right now.
Facts.
Yeah, that's his point.
If we flip-flop them and Destiny has the deal and she says that, you niggas would have hated her the same way.
Yeah, it would have been the same.
It would have been Lakeyah the queen around this motherfucker. But this is what we do. And this is why we don't have an industry.
Yep. This is why we don't have a community.
Because all we want to do is hold each other down.
The industry.
I want to climb over you,
The industry starts with a community. Like I said, there's no way any rapper that's not of her peer group that should have an opinion about this baby.
Facts.
When I was 19, I was reckless as a motherfucker. They wouldn't have been able to tell me what to say in an interview.
Right.
They talking about her publicists and people. Listen, when I was 19 and this girl got money and power now. When I was 19, I had no money and power.
Right.
And I talked shit to every motherfucker that I met and knew because I thought I was grown. You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like, so that's what I'm saying. She got her head on way better than that. We had a young man sit right here that went viral. Sat right here. And I'm talking about out of all the interviews I done did, what he said tug at my heartstrings more than anybody we had down here. His name is Sean P. He got the song with the Natasha Bedingfield sample. Before
like y'all.
So he's went viral on TikTok. Like he's popping. Like they're doing a YouTube show with all. He's from Milwaukee. They're doing a YouTube show with all the YouTube content creators in New York, and this nigga's performing.
Yeah,
that's how big his impact is. So what I'm saying is, he said right where you are, dog, and looked all of us grown people in the face and said, "My friends steal cars." My friends fight. They break in people's houses. They do all types of shit. Me, I don't want to do that. I want to party, make music, and fuck girls. He was honest. He's 17-year-old boy. He said, that's what I want to do. So I decided to take another route.
Hey, bro.
How are we knocking these children for feeling this way? Like, I'm not understanding this shit right now.
How long have I wanted to do a DJ Khaled type record? A DJ Khaled type album. Before DJ Khaled was a thing. I had every motherfucking rapper in the city in my studio.
Yeah, they was all coming.
And I couldn't get niggas to do it. Because niggas don't like each other. Because everybody want to step on everybody else.
Everybody want to be first. And we got this thing here that everybody want to be first. I was the first motherfucker to put Milwaukee on that map. Yeah. No, the fuck you wasn't.
Right.
Algero and my daddy was out in the 60s. What the fuck is you talking about right now? You wasn't the first to do shit. Rapper nigga who just started rapping a couple of weeks ago. You need to calm down, bro. Like, for real. It was people way before you. Eric Benet, all kind of motherfuckers. Right. You need to calm down, bro. First of all, you're not the first to do shit. It's been people who made it out of here before. First of all. Second of all, what is the race to be first? What this child has accomplished. Because they mad because she said, Giannis and me are the only people that really is trending from Milwaukee right now. Is she
lying.
lying? I be on Twitter.
Right.
She's not lying. She's not lying at all. It's my homeboys that I fuck with from out of town. They actually don't crack jokes anymore about in Milwaukee. Milwaukee.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I post Lakeyah freestyles. They reshare them. These niggas don't live in Milwaukee. They like, dog, she dope as fuck. They don't have no personal ties to her at all. These niggas live in Atlanta, LA, Detroit. These niggas I went to school with and shit. You know what I'm saying? And we still tight like that on social media, do a lot of building and politicking on social media. But Giannis and her are what's trending in Milwaukee. To those people, these are 40-year-old niggas. So can you imagine what a 20-year-old thinks about Milwaukee? It's Giannis Antetokounmpo and Lakeyah.
Yeah. And so, like I told you the other day on the phone, she's the right one. She's the right one.
Jacob Lattimore is too.
Yes, Jacob Lattimore is too.
I forgot about him too. Damn.
Man, that boy that boy made it.
Right. That boy made it.
Shit, I sit up and I watched Detroit the other night. That nigga was in 2 hours of a 2 hour and 15-minute movie.
Right.
He was a part of the storyline, not a nigga on the sideline. He was a part of the storyline. On the Shy, he's a main character. Like the niggas on the promo. When you make the poster for a show, oh no,
that's your shit.
Yeah, that's your shit. Thank you, Caleb.
She's not wrong. She said, Tiara's corrected me. She said Milwaukee is only known for her and Giannis, not that they only trending right now. But she's not
wrong. If you look at that age group,
if you don't go, if you don't leave Milwaukee as often as we do, you don't know that people still think it's cows and milk in this motherfucker.
Exactly.
Seriously.
Exactly.
I think they just found out.
Another thing that baby is fighting. T Grizzly gave great advice. Actually made me look at T Grizzly different. I always kind of liked T Grizzly, but when Lakeyah told me that, her mom told me that he told her this, don't have survivor's remorse.
Right.
Oh, please don't ever.
And the baby's suffering from it. She's 19, so she's fighting with that, y'all. And instead of fighting her, you got to embrace her. That's not cool at all. Like, I'm just here to put it out there. I'm not with that shit. I don't give a fuck if she said a million things wrong. That's a kid, man. Y'all looking at her like that because she with these grown people with this record deal and shit. She's still a child, dude. And she's speaking about our home. You understand what I'm saying? This is her view of our home. If your child look at your household like that, you should probably want to fix that.
Right.
Not attack them. You would want to fix it. Maybe have Lakeyah come back and do something here with the youth. Everybody says the same shit.
Right.
Like I said, everybody in this room say the same shit. I love my city, but we all say that.
We can do better.
We can definitely do better.
Now what you've done is now you make her not want to come home. And do shit for love.
Now you got her on the internet saying fuck Milwaukee and all this type of shit. Because now you got niggas, grown men, making memes and
grown
videos.
Men and grown women.
Memes and videos taking her chain. Niggas who are known for doing that type of shit in the street are on videos of her snatching her chain, bro. They used the Atlanta shit when T.I. took. Yeah, the ATL shit when T.I. took, but put her face over it and shit. Like, that's not cool. I'm here to tell street niggas, that's not a good look. That's a girl and that's a child, fam. Like, that's wild to me. And that's why I said y'all waited for her to get successful to do this shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just ain't hating on Destiny Lynn because Destiny Lynn ain't broke all the way through yet. Let her break through.
Oh, yeah. When Destiny Lynn get a deal, she gonna get the same hate.
Yeah,
she gonna get the same hate.
My white boy, Philly Fly Boy, he damn near direct every music video that come out. He be with T.I. and shit every day. If you follow him on Instagram, he's from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. His name is Steven Topinski. He probably gonna be mad for giving up his government, but that's my dog.
Yeah.
We go back to teenagers. He's from the mill. Randolph be with him, taking all the pictures of Lil Baby and all the people. Them niggas is from the mill. Super Dope Closet Q. From the mill. Jazz the makeup artist.
From the mill.
Cardi B, y'all be on the internet sweating these people on how they look. Guess who they MUA and hairdresser is? A girl from right here. She just live in Atlanta. All these people I named don't live here. And that's the problem.
It's a reason.
Yeah, but it's a reason why they
because you can't live here. Because when you're successful and you live here, you get treated like Lakeyah just got treated.
That's that survivor's remorse shit. LeBron had a TV show on Stars with a boy that made it to the NBA, and his family dealt with survivor's remorse. Pam from Martin was his mama, and Mike Epps was his uncle. And they dealt with this same shit from the hood that they was from. They dealt with survivor's remorse.
But that's such a But it's such a big issue in Milwaukee. Just like nobody want to hear the fucking truth.
No,
nobody want to hear that shit. Like, fam, I can't be successful here. I can't run a successful business because I'm always gonna piss somebody off no matter what I do. I'm always gonna.
But you can't please anybody.
No, but that's
everybody.
That's the but you may not even be trying to do that.
Okay.
That may not even be the path.
Can I address some things in the comments? Let me address some things in the comments. Right, people keep saying you have to leave your city. A motherfucker from Atlanta don't have to leave Atlanta.
No, we force people out of here.
A motherfucker from New York don't have to leave New York. A motherfucker from LA don't have to leave LA. A motherfucker from Chicago
don't have to leave
Charlotte.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
But Milwaukee, you got to get the fuck up out of here to be successful. Because everybody around you.
Damn, Crown made a good point too. Look at Myron Jewell and Kelly Kells.
Damn. Yep. They popped. As soon
as they got out of here, they was everywhere with all y'all favorite comedians.
So do y'all feel like you can't
they
support you?
I think it's the support. Okay, so for example, I was in Atlanta when the trap music boomed. Yeah. So like T.I. used to be on Morris Brown campus in a beat up Suburban handing out his CDs.
Yeah.
The support was different. Nobody threw his shit on the ground. We didn't ignore his shit. We didn't say, man, fuck this country broke nigga. Like niggas do here. When I tried to sell music out the trunk here and I was popular. Yeah. So I can imagine for people who weren't popular, you understand what I'm saying? How hard it was to sell people their music.
But I was just thinking about Kelly Kells and Myron. Like they had reached their peak. It wasn't that they wasn't getting love and support. They had reached their peak and everybody knew them here. So now it's like, let me move to Atlanta to expand my brand.
Absolutely.
And not so much that they were hated on, because I think that Full Circle Television, I was just talking to TZ, talking to them yesterday. I feel like they get love, we get love. I feel like there is support here. You just got to find your community to support you.
I think so. I agree with what you're saying, but to piggyback to where my point goes with that about the dynamics of the city on the entertainment side of things, it's a ceiling on it. Yeah. So like you said, people hit their ceiling. Yeah. And the reason it's a ceiling is because there's some hate in there. Yeah, you will be able to elevate higher here if it wasn't so much hate in there. But so I agree with what you're saying.
More opportunity stuff too, like in Atlanta, it's bigger recording studios and producers.
When Lakeyah got to Atlanta, she met other 19 and 20-year-olds who weren't aspiring to be last techs and CNAs. Right. They were aspiring to be CEOs, record executives, but that's what they see there.
There are artists nationally that will come to Milwaukee and record though.
Yes,
they'll come here.
No,
yes.
they all.
So the problem is that everybody looks at where Atlanta is today.
Yeah.
30 years ago, Atlanta wasn't that.
No, it wasn't.
Atlanta was us.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's a mentality thing that has to change.
Yeah.
You have to value people. You can't say, "Oh, Scales and his little podcast."
Right.
Caleb and Marcus and their little TV show. That's what Milwaukee do. Yeah. And it's too much of that. Like I'm sure Atlanta got some of that, but it's too much of that here. That's the cool thing. To be tough and want to fight Rob Lakeyah and fight everybody and don't know how to communicate. That's what's cool here. You see what I'm saying? Until we change that type of shit, we'll never get past what we trying to do or make nobody a star for right.
Biller Boss said bigger cities have more opportunities than Milwaukee. They always didn't though.
But they didn't. Charlotte's not bigger than Milwaukee.
Right. Charlotte is smaller than Milwaukee.
Charlotte's not bigger than Milwaukee. I just watched Meek Mill's on $1 million worth of game. Philly was like this 15 years ago. Right. Gilly the Kid said when he first started rapping, they were looking at him like, nigga, Will Smith rap, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know no street niggas from Philly do no rapping. Because you remember Gilly and them Major Figures was the first niggas to kind of come back from Philly after Will Smith on some street shit.
Right. Philly's most wanted too.
Yeah, but they came after Major Figures. Gilly the Kid gets the respect that he does because he is kind of like the cuckoo cow of the 90s street rappers.
So what changed?
Look at Louisville. Just blew up off of not big at all. Just blew up off of ESTG.
Yep.
Blew up. And Bryson Tiller.
And the white boy.
And the Jack Harlow white boy.
Jack Harlow.
Nappy Roots.
They was first.
This is we have so many excuses. Y'all got more excuses than a nigga running from the police. And it's retarded. We have to condition ourselves to think like the cities that have been successful. And until we do that, we're going to be stuck in the same place.
So my problem is we made an uproar online. And I don't mind people having their opinions. You can agree to disagree with that girl and all that. But 2 babies got shot last week. I didn't see all these statuses and shares and reposts and none of this shit.
Of course not.
I didn't see nothing.
Of course not. But
I seen a couple of people up in arms and then it went away. It wasn't a story anymore. That baby funeral was yesterday.
We got bleeding hearts. For the CNAs and the lash techs.
Exactly. that's getting their money and going to work. And most of them was online like, shit, she ain't bother me. I got to go to work in a few minutes.
Right.
What y'all on here
They
talking
getting
about?
money. They too busy getting money to worry about what somebody said about them being a CNA or a lash tech.
So what's the
It's lash techs that make six figures around this motherfucker.
And that's what we saying, Caleb.
Like,
we
what's
getting to
the
the point
issue
that they
for
just
real?
wanted to find a problem
To hate on.
with her.
Yeah,
They've been looking
they've been
for
waiting
something.
for
They've been waiting for it. They've been waiting because it's a clout chase.
Because all she's been doing is winning.
I didn't watch the whole interview, but did she say anything about like wanting more?
Yeah,
Yes,
that's what
the
most
whole
of the
point.
off the porch interviews are about.
Okay.
That's like how y'all do the relationship.
Yeah.
His thing is based on you on the porch in your hood.
Okay.
Give me if you was having a conversation with me on the porch in your ghetto. What would you talk to me about right now? H1, my nigga, vet in the game. He did an off the porch from here. He's from Milwaukee. He did an off the porch interview. And the only thing he did different than Lakeyah was he worded it different.
Yeah, that's it.
He said, my friends were selling dope and gangbanging and shit, and I got into the music. I used to do all that shit, but I didn't want to go to jail and die. So I got into the music.
And you know what the difference is between H1 and Lakeyah?
It's just the way
is
that
20 years old,
H1 is
and H1 is
40.
late
30s.
in his late 30s.
Delivery.
It's the delivery. He's been media trained though. I
Yeah.
bet you if you interviewed H1 at 19 with $1 million in QC and Lil Baby and the City Girls co-signing everything he say, I bet his motherfucking attitude would be totally different.
Right.
Yeah, media training
It's huge.
Yeah.
And most of these rappers, now we're gonna get into that. Most of these rappers don't do interviews.
Right.
Drake doesn't even do interviews. If Drake does an interview, he gives the people the questions to ask.
Mm-hmm.
That's why he can't come on the Breakfast Club or none of that. Because Charlamagne, like, you're not gonna tell me what to ask.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Rap Radar and these other sites that want the Drake interview because it helps them, they'll take that from him. NBA YoungBoy does no interviews. He's one of the biggest rappers in the game, highest streaming dude, all that. He don't do no interviews. Want to know why? Because he's more crazy than Lakeyah. He's gonna say some crazy shit. Kodak Black's not good in interviews. The Baby's not good in interviews. None of these kids are good in interviews. Would you do an interview? Yeah, I'm articulate though. I work in the school system. I got a college education. Get what I'm saying? I know how to say T.I. Great in interviews. Been great at him since he was a street dude. Because he can articulate. 2 Chainz has a college education though.
Brilliant man.
Young Jeezy.
Articulate or not, do you really want to do an interview though? Like regardless of you, because you know the premise of the interview.
In this day and age, you do got to handle it like Drake. I'm gonna control what you put out about me because if I don't, you can take what I say and twist it, edit it, and do whatever the fuck you want to do with it to get clickbait or whatever.
Then you turn into a meme or some shit.
Meme. So then you select your interview.
One-liner.
I only want to interview with Wallow and Gilly. $1 million worth of game. That's what Meek Mills just did. He ain't do no press for with nobody else. He did it with his niggas in Philly with the hottest podcast, one of the hottest podcasts in America.
Right.
I don't got to do no interview with none of you other niggas, academics and y'all. Fuck y'all. I go to my nigga and them shit. They fuck with me for real. You see what I'm saying? So that's the other thing about this game. Like,
Dino, he
What he
said
say?
some real shit. Motherfuckers been talking shit about CNA
5 years straight.
Shit, longer than that.
That's been the running joke online for as long as I can remember.
It's a fast track to being RN. Come on, just let them do their thing.
Right. I mean,
it's the beginning stage of
Right.
what you need to do, and it's a fucking job.
It's
right. It's a job.
You really can make a bag.
You definitely
Yeah, because them motherfuckers don't want to work. The ones that do can go. You get all the hours in the world.
She said anybody who went to war for Kanye then diss Lakeyah is a red flag, right?
Man,
Becca,
for
I
real.
agree with you. For real. I just don't understand it. Like, and I just want to say to my city, I ain't gonna yell at y'all like Homer, but I understand why Homer's that passionate because he's been doing this shit for 30 years around here and he's seen this story over. He's seen this story over and over again. And yes, Don, what you just said, we've been waiting for somebody to get in a seat like Lakeyah's. I tried, Ray Rizzy tried, Rico Love tried. Rico landed in a different spot. Rico tried to be what Lakeyah is, but he ended up landing as a writer. That's fine. You understand what I'm saying? But we all strive to be on the #1 label and have them put us as their #1 artist and have us rap in ciphers on the BET Awards and all that. That's goals for us. As a rapper, me going to sleep every night, that's what I dreamed about in my 20s. And she's doing that. How the fuck could I hate on that? How? Not only is she my daughter's favorite rapper, you know what I'm saying? But even that angle, my daughter's an 11-year-old girl that lives in Milwaukee. Her 2 favorite people was Giannis Antetokounmpo and Lakeyah Danaae. When I was growing up in Milwaukee, Michael Jordan and Jay-Z was my people. Them niggas ain't from Milwaukee.
Out of reach.
Them niggas don't have nothing to do with my city.
Bro, my daughter lives in San Antonio and asks me all the time, when can I meet Lakeyah?
Because she making it look possible.
She making it look possible.
And that's what kids
and she
need to
looked
see.
like one of them. She
Yeah.
talked like one of them, walked like one of them, all that. Lashes, the hair, all that. She Milwaukee.
Yeah.
We latched on to Shikari because she looked like she was from here.
Yeah.
She wasn't even from here.
Right.
Yeah, that's
She
what I'm
do.
saying.
Like, I mean, just she wasn't having that shit on. She spit her.
No, even
Or
her
even when she was
clapbacks.
popping her shit
Shit.
on the live. Like, that's a Milwaukee girl all
Yeah,
day.
all day.
Like,
Her clapbacks was Milwaukee as fuck.
Yeah, I gotta appreciate it. I think people forgot that she was really.
Yeah.
She didn't go on a late night talk show and say she was from New Orleans.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah.
who did that?
She didn't go on a TV show. She didn't go on a
Richard
TV
Butler.
show. She didn't go on a TV show and say she was from Atlanta either.
Right.
When they asked her.
They didn't do an interview and say he was from Chicago.
Yeah, that
Her Wikipedia doesn't say she's from DC like
yeah,
Tank.
Yeah, it says she's from Milwaukee. You know what I'm saying? When
Gerald Walker said
when
he's
she
from
popped
Chicago
up
too.
on the Hip Hop Awards, which we didn't get to talk about because Mike and them was here and we was debating gay and versus black last Thursday, so we didn't even get to the BET Awards, that shit show, that mess. But when Lakeyah touched the screen, I almost cried because the bottom of the screen said Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Yeah.
That was powerful to me, dog. I don't give a fuck if she was on there for 45 seconds or however long she was up there rapping.
Yeah.
I didn't even care what she said.
Oh,
it was the fact that shit popped up in the corner of the screen. That shit hit me like when the Bucks won this summer. Like, oh shit, we just won. It was like she won an award.
Yeah.
We just won. When I see her on, I follow her. When I'm on her Instagram and Nicki Minaj has got her arm around her, like,
her and
this
shit.
girl right here is it. When the city girls in interviews like, yeah, we rap, but Lakeyah, she rap.
Yeah.
Like when Mulatto like, no, girl, you my favorite rapper. This is her peers, her competition. They not hating on her. How are we hating on her?
Cash down.
Like Crown
Cash
said,
Doll loves her.
like Crown said, the girl fucking album cover is draped in Milwaukee with the trophy.
Yeah. With a Bucks jersey on.
With a Bucks jersey on.
In front of the Pfizer. She ain't leaning on a Maybach or, you know what I'm saying? Like most motherfuckers doing on their album cover, some old, boss type shit. She like, no, I want to hold the trophy put on for the town when my shit drop. I listened to the album, DJ Drama all over that motherfucker. Yeah. Milwaukee, Wisconsin, woo, 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 woo. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and you'll never, like motherfuckers will never understand, fam. I lost my female rapper.
Yeah, Tata, our mama.
They murdered my female rapper, fam.
Hey, mama, y'all think Lakeyah a trip? Lakeyah mama is another story, but go ahead.
They murdered my female rapper, fam. And she was as dope a rapper as Lakeyah.
Yeah.
They murdered her in the gas station on 43rd and Capitol. For a motherfucker to say to me, like, Lakeyah, like you hating on Lakeyah, bro, you don't.
Like this is even the thing. I was watching Kia Rap Princess. Shout out to her live earlier, and her and Kaylee Crossfire are really tight.
Yeah.
Remember Kaylee Crossfire was on that Netflix thing, and I remember being in circles where people were hating on Kaylee for being on the show. Like I'm like, I don't even give a fuck if I'm not a fan of her talent, skill, or nothing. She from the mill, man, and she made it on Netflix. Like, what are we talking? She rapping for T.I., Cardi B, and Chance the Rapper. Who are you rapping for? Who is your cousin or whoever you think should be in her spot rapping for? You understand what I'm saying? That's nuts to me. Like, if I was 19 and I seen niggas making memes talking about robbing me, I would get on a live and say, fuck all you niggas in Milwaukee. Y'all gonna die, bro. Yeah, that would be my angle. At my age right now, if niggas was online doing that to me, that's what I would say. She 19, 20. Like, what else is she supposed to say? You grown men threatening her life? Like, that's cool? That's what we on right now. That type of time we on. Like, that's wild to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's really wild, y'all. Like, I just can't. People got up in arms like this about what a child said. You know what I'm saying? About our own city, when we all know that's a reality and that's a ceiling here. I work with youth, young black girls. That's things that they aspire to be here. But like I said, when she went to another place just like me, when I went to Morris Brown in Atlanta, I was a part of affluent people here. My mom was affluent. You know what I'm saying? I was a part of top teams. You know what I mean? Used to be around all the sororities, the black fraternities, and all that type of shit. But when I got to Atlanta, that was a whole different ball game.
Yeah.
I'm walking in banks, and the nigga who owned the bank is black.
Yeah.
The Applebee's owner is black. That's not going on where I'm from. Small shit like that, though. I'm eating at Gladys Knight's restaurant. Like, that's small. Bro, this like 2002. Now you know where Atlanta done advanced, and since then, now the whole city is like that. But I'm saying when I first touched down there, all that shit was brand new to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I ain't never seen black people this affluent.
But you know the dope thing about Atlanta is that shit is always in the hood. It's not like in a suburb, and you can go straight down.
It's in the ghetto.
Some of that shit is right in the hood.
Even in DC,
and it's still
even
crack.
in the city like DC, that shit right in the ghetto. When I went to Detroit, all that shit was still right in the ghetto.
Right, you had to go through some shit. Like we were like, where the fuck are we at? It was cracking. What the fuck? The 2 Chainz restaurant?
Escobar. That's the heck of a hookah line.
Yeah,
it's in the hood.
Like, where the fuck are we? That shit was off the chain.
In the hood.
In Bankhead.
Well, it's two. He got 2 Escobars.
Oh, the one I went to was a dicey area.
No, that's the popular one.
Dicey area.
The one in the one. It's kind of like Casablanca here. Like the one on Brady is spicy. The one out in Brookfield is nice. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of how the
Esco's is on the old King Drive.
Exactly. The Esco's in the trap that you went that day.
Yeah, the one that's like where all the rest of the bars.
Yeah, that one is
Rashida restaurant down there.
near too.
Candy restaurant is in the
and
hood.
Candy restaurant is in the hood too. You know what I'm saying?
Build it up.
Dino said the whole Atlanta support the new artists every year. That's how they still win it. Let me tell you why.
I mean, that's a machine.
Let me no, but the reason why Atlanta got where they got was they said it's us versus everybody.
Yeah,
Atlanta got something to say.
Yeah, Atlanta got something to say. When Outkast got when Outkast got booed at them Source Awards, the same awards where Suge said, if you don't want the producer all in your video,
South, he said the South.
I mean, yeah, he said the South got something to say because they booed Outkast because they won Best New Artist that year, and the awards was in New York, and they beat like 5 New York niggas in the category. So they booed Outkast when they came out there, and before Big Boy walked off the stage, he said the South got something to say.
South got something to say, and they until Milwaukee has that attitude that it's us versus everybody, we not gonna get out of this motherfucker.
So I'm gonna say this. Yeah, we got a lot of growth to do, but a lot of our black businesses are starting to grow a lot here.
Yeah.
Oh,
you
yeah.
see
Yeah.
it,
But we fell short because then you get people who want to fuck up your shit. Like, you got people who want to break in your shit and like terrorize the shit that you worked hard for.
Yeah.
So we progress and then we take 10 steps back.
But you know, it's niggas in Atlanta who want to rob your shit. They want to tear your shit up.
Yeah.
I mean, but it's about it. We have to come together for the growth to take place. If we don't, then nobody ever gonna grow.
We have to build that community. We have to have pride. Like I feel like there's no pride. Even when people riding down the street throwing like they McDonald's bag out the window. Like, what you on? Like, this is where we live at every day. Like, this is what our kids got to see this.
So
like,
what's funny? Like, that's kind of like some new shit here. Yeah. No, that's really that's some new shit here, and that's got a little bit to do with our city government and structure and shit like that. Because growing up here, when my friends and family, like I got a lot of family in Chicago, and when my cousins would come from Cabrini Green and shit up here, they used to be like, "Dog, you can eat off the grass over here. Like, ain't even no garbage in the streets." This was in the 80s in Milwaukee, and I mean, niggas was selling dope and crack and shit and all that shit at that time too. But it's what she said. It was a different type of mentality. I just don't get the loser mentality around this motherfucker. When the Bucks was winning, it was niggas wishing that they lose. Like, it's just a loser mentality around this motherfucker all the way around the board.
Motherfuckers grow
crab
up,
in the barrel.
Motherfuckers
Crab in the
grow up
bucket.
in Milwaukee their whole life and be like, I hate the Packers. Like, what? Like, what other team did you cheer for? I'm a Cowboys fan.
I mean,
like, what? What are you talking about?
Team sports is what it is, but I'm just saying, like, once they got in that opportunity and the Bucks were on their way to do what they're doing, how could you
should have been home team?
That?
It was a lot of people saying, like,
nothing else is making your city look good, bro.
Yeah.
Like, so okay, you a Brooklyn Net fan or LeBron or whoever the fuck, but your city is in the finals. They're on national TV every night.
Especially when you got niggas on there like, oh, boring cities, Phoenix and Milwaukee.
Oh,
it's like,
you need to be repping your shit.
Yeah.
I was on Twitter going crazy while that shit was going on. Like, no, nigga, y'all gonna know it's black people here.
How y'all gonna get mad at Stephen A. Smith for saying what he said about this city?
But we can talk about our shit.
But she's one of person from here. She's one of us. Yeah.
All right.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. No, that's family business is family business, but that baby is family.
That's why nobody wins.
Family Feuds.
Right
That's the
there.
name of this episode.
Right.
Besides that, I got, the family night. And I just thought it all worked together.
It
You know what
flows.
I'm saying? But nobody wins. There's no winners in this. The people trolling that baby, you didn't win.
You would think that right now people would still be partying and celebrating the Bucks winning. That died down.
Man, that shit lasted a few days.
Came and went.
Bro, you know who celebrated? Giannis.
Yeah.
That's who celebrated because he looked around this motherfucker and said, "Oh, y'all not happy? Well, I'm happy. I'm going to Chick-fil-A, Walmart, Home Depot." And he was on the internet like, "Meet me there too." Like he wasn't hiding or nothing. Like Mayfair, like
I'm bringing the trophy with me.
Yeah,
Come it's got the seatbelt on, bro.
Like as that being a first time thing, but our city should still be
celebrating.
You know what?
I
You
said,
know what the
what's
crazy
next?
part is?
Like, you know what's next? What's next?
You know what the crazy part is? We might win the motherfucker again.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw. I don't know if you saw them the other day in
look
preseason.
amazing.
They scored 81 points in the first quarter.
Yeah, they look amazing. Yeah, say by the second quarter.
First half.
First half. Sorry,
Yeah.
first half.
They ended with 130. Grayson Allen, I told you he a
Dude,
baller.
I
tried to
told
tell
him
y'all.
Grayson Allen got G.
y'all.
He a dirty ass player,
told y'all
but
he
that
a baller.
motherfucker
Dude,
got
baby.
G. He got G.
White boys don't
Grayson
survive.
Allen.
White boys don't survive in the NBA without a chip on their shoulder.
Yeah.
In today's
Got
NBA,
to,
you
yeah.
gotta have a chip on your shoulder.
He a dirty. He don't got a chip. He a dirty motherfucker.
But I mean, that's why
But
how
he
he's
got G.
surviving.
Yeah,
he
he
wouldn't
got
be in the
G.
league if he didn't play with that
Yeah.
edge that you talking about.
I tried to tell y'all.
Yeah,
I love it.
Yeah, so
He fit right in.
bro, I still don't know where the hate be coming from. I be in Dallas repping very hard. I mean, a lot of us do. Every time I do a Milwaukee to wherever event, we rep it. And when I meet the people who work at these venues, the other promoters, the DJs, they like, man, y'all city fly is a bitch.
Right.
I didn't even know, fam.
They love us.
I'm talking about love it. Love it. We don't love it. And that goes back to what Don is saying. We don't love it. That's the problem. We say we do, but we really don't.
We really don't.
The last few times before we won, when I went out of town, motherfuckers said they thought they knew in Milwaukee because of the violence here.
Yeah.
And we was on first 48 and all that shit like that.
Oh, they was fucking lying.
No, we never made it
No,
first
we
48.
never made it, but
We was on
saying-
Dateline.
No. We've been on first 48. We've been on first 48. Hold on. So we don't get to see the first 48 episodes that other cities get to see.
It's dangerous.
Oh,
It's dangerous.
Oh, okay.
We've definitely been on first 48.
I didn't know.
Oh, damn.
Motherfuckers in Memphis ain't never seen that shit.
Right.
I mean,
They've
that's the
never seen
whole
that
show.
shit.
That's the whole show.
They've never seen their own shit.
I never knew that. That's fucked up.
We definitely had a first 48 episode, but we've so that's what we was known for. But since
Giannis, yeah.
and all of them, it's bringing positivity here. But before that, people are Milwaukee. Besides the cows and shit, they be like, oh, y'all be up there wilding.
So the ATC tax service people, y'all see them around Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
They're originally from Ohio. Two of my homeboys work for them. I remember when LeBron them won the chip and watching the game for them. And they called back home to their family. You should have seen how them people was looking and acting. Cleveland is a lot like Milwaukee. Downtrodden city, the factories moved. It's segregated. It's a ghetto with suburbs. It's the same shit.
Mm-hmm.
LeBron won the championship. The whole city looked different. Go to Cleveland today. That motherfucker don't look nothing like it looked before he won that championship. He's the hottest basketball player on the planet. Imagine what that does for your city.
Yeah.
Giannis is the hottest basketball player on the planet. Period. Hands down right now. He just won the championship. Ain't nobody, somebody else can be your favorite player. The hottest trending nigga in the game right now plays on 4th and Vale Phillips. I knew Vale Phillips. I used to go to the YWCA as a kid. She used to try to give me whoopings and all types of shit. Dude plays basketball on the street named after her.
Yeah.
First black elected person in Milwaukee and all that type of shit. That's what that lady name hold. Dog play basketball on our arena is on her street.
On her street.
4 blocks away from the most ghettoest projects in the state of Wisconsin, Hillside. 4 blocks away. I'm talking about 4. Because I went to the parade. I parked by Hillside and walked to the parade. So I know it's 4 blocks. You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
You could throw a rock from Feuds and it'll land in Hillside.
Yep.
That's how close it is to the ghetto. East side right there. North Avenue, all that shit. That Days Inn down the street, ghetto is a motherfucker. All that shit ghetto. Speed Queen up the street. That's trap, man.
The Days Inn actually nice.
No, it's trap.
That shit ghetto.
That
That shit ghetto.
What rooms are y'all getting?
I'm not getting no
Lap 'em.
because I'm driving by
Have you been in it?
One time.
You might as well go to
The rooms is nice.
I went to a baby shower in that motherfucker.
Stop.
You might as well go
Stop. The Diamond Inn is.
Ooh, the
First of all,
Diamond
I'm
Inn.
a I'm a Wyndham Rewards. I'm a Wyndham Rewards guy. So
No, at the Days Inn. Diamond Inn ain't got no goddamn points.
Diamond Inn.
Diamond.
Okay, so let me say the
Diamond
Days
Inn
Inn may have been
No,
nice.
when they first opened it, it was very nice. But over the last like 4 or 5
day.
years, the first day, I'm okay.
No.
Fuck.
Not the first day. It might be good on now.
So I said when they cut the ribbon, grand opening, grand close.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Dino said,
Shit, it was
define
even
nice,
it was
Lord.
even
It
before that.
was nice.
No, it wasn't.
I don't know when that was. How long that place?
Yeah,
been
When it was new.
every city downtown is down the street. Waco, Lampa Park, Hillside.
I have a Diamond membership for Wyndham. So like I can go when I go to Vegas, I can stay at the Wynn for free.
I'm just saying, so what you got at the Diamond Inn?
Nothing.
I don't believe
So,
He said a few shit.
so I told a funny ass story the other day, and I'm about to show my age, and y'all don't leave me hanging on this.
Diamond Inn.
I told a funny ass story about the Diamond Inn because Nelly got an award at the BET Awards the other day, right? And it took me back to when I first saw Nelly. So there used to be a club where Eve is right now.
Yeah.
Upstairs in that building.
Yep.
You remember that shit?
Yep.
It was upstairs about as big as this room right here.
Yeah.
Literally, like, and it was up the club was, and it was upstairs.
Yep.
I never forget, we walked in that motherfucker, and I don't know if I'm a movie buff, 5 heartbeats, people. Bear with me. If you remember the part where they handed Eddie Kane the mic and they played the record and they couldn't have their band there, and he was in the bar like,
Yeah.
so that's how Nelly then was in the corner doing country grammar. They had on cut off t-shirts. He had a band-aid under his eye. I had no idea who this guy was. About 3 weeks later, he was the #1 video on 106 and Park. Swear to God. And that's why I said, I gotta respect dude grind because I actually seen it.
Yeah.
They were working the Midwest circuit. We was in the party like, Homer Blow, when you cutting the music back on, who the fuck is these guys? They had the nigga with the mask on. You know them niggas. Some Milwaukee niggas. Some Milwaukee niggas in the early 2000s, they look weird as a bitch, bro. We got on Eastlands and Jabots and Cartier glasses. And shit. We looking at these niggas like, who the fuck is these country ass niggas? Gold teeth and shit. Next thing I knew, they was the biggest thing in the game. You know what I'm saying? So that's my funny story about the Diamond Inn and shit. They said Dawg said the lobby feel like South Central.
Dangerous.
I thought when Meg Thee Stallion put up, she was staying at a spooky hotel. I thought she was at the Days Inn on 6. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know she was at the Pfister. I thought she was at the Days Inn on 6.
She would never.
Baby.
Don't do that.
I'll be like,
So,
I'll go sleep in Chicago.
Can you pull up that Meek Mill video for me? That white guy talking shit. Meek Mill is under fire for his album cover. When it got put on Instagram, when it got put on Apple Music and Tidal, it was edited. Now, mind you, an androgynous woman is the artist. So I was going to call Michael J. Curtis, my gay encyclopedia, and have him break down all these letters because I'm like Dave Chappelle. I can't keep up. I don't know what an androgynous woman is. I thought men were androgynous.
Androgynous woman. It's queer. It's queer.
It's queer. So just put it under queer, Don, right? Queer. See, me and Don, when we can't figure it out, we just throw everything under Q because everything falls under Q. Just so y'all know, okay? Meek Mill's.
I'm a proud member of that community.
Don't you dare. No.
What? I'm proud. I'm proud.
No.
I'm proud.
Don't embarrass yourself.
I'm proud.
He's a lesbian.
He's a queer lesbian.
I'm a queer lesbian.
Kayla said, oh.
Look at Kayla. Kayla said, oh.
Yeah.
So he's in trouble.
What is this?
He's in trouble for this.
What is this? What is this?
I will go to the phone.
I want y'all to hear this. The audacity of this white guy. I mean, we can be upset about this, but this dude is doing a little much. Go ahead.
What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? What is this? This is on the side of a bus rolling through your street. Rolling on the side of your street. Is this what you want, black women? Is this what you want, black women? Is this what you want? Look at this bull fucking shit. Look at this shit on the side of a bus. Is this what you want, black women? Is this what you want? Is this how you want to be respected? Is this how you want to be respected in life? This is how you want to look? This is how you want to be portrayed? Stand up to this bullshit. I'm from Philly. I actually should support Meek Mill. This is fucking disgusting bullshit. Look at this lady. Look at this. This is on the side of a bus where little girls can pull up and see this shit. That's her fucking pussy. Let's not mistake what this pink dot is. This is disgusting. This is satanic bullshit. I'm so sick of this. I'm so sick of it. Look at this shit that you're getting on. This is for everyone.
That is her fucking pussy.
Lord.
I mean, it's not my booty hole, so.
That is her fucking pussy.
Wait, dude said,
this is bull fucking shit. This is bull fucking shit.
That's how you know when a white man mad.
I never heard of it.
Hey, buddy. When he say, hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, pal.
Hey, pal. This is. Yeah.
Slippery slope, bud.
You better watch your step, man. You better watch your back. Hey, I love when they. Because black people say, watch your back. They say, you better watch your back. You better watch your back. Bull fucking shit. That's her fucking pussy, man.
That is her fucking pussy.
When it first came on, Marcus whispered to me, he said, that's a booty hole.
You ain't never seen that video.
Exactly.
Girl, that's a booty
Girl,
hole.
that's a booty hole.
Girl, that's a booty hole.
It is
First thing that popped in my
bullshit, and I'm
head.
sick of it.
I don't even know how to feel.
Angel has a great point. She said that's like putting Snoop Dogg's album cover up there. Have you ever looked at the
Yeah,
doggy
Right,
style?
the doggy style one.
Are we
yeah.
serious right now?
Yeah. What the
Luther Campbell, 2 Live Crew, out Ice-T's Power cover with his baby mama Darlene with the thong on. That's one of my favorite album covers of all time. Are we serious right now?
Are we doing this?
Yeah, no.
Every Ohio Players album.
Every Ohio Players album. There was a naked woman on. Want to know how? Because I was a mannish little boy and I used to be in the basement in my uncle's and them records, and I had every album cover, literally.
Yeah.
They had one with a naked lady dripping titty.
Dripping honey.
Honey on her titty. Yeah, that was
On the album cover.
Yeah.
What? I knew every one of them albums. Not a song on them, but I could point out, I could tell you. Yeah.
The CD cover for, I mean, not CD cover, but the CD print on Outkast's ATL.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
No, that
was a Criminal.
That was a
Aquemini.
Was that? Yeah, that was a Aquemini. That was a Aquemini with the
Aquemini.
naked lady.
With
Yeah.
the naked lady.
Yeah, with the lady.
Yeah,
with
it
the
was
fro.
Erykah Badu.
On the bus. All these people we naming to you, this artwork was on their buses too, on their tour buses too. This is not new. This is The Tribe Called Quest chick is naked on 3 straight
I thought
albums.
that was a city bus.
No, that's a Meek
That
Mill's
was Meek
tour
Mill's
bus.
tour bus.
So why you in his business?
Right.
No, that was not a city bus, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't know y'all thought that. That was his Meek Mill's
That was
tour
his
bus.
tour bus.
Mind your fucking business. Your daughter is not going to be watching the Meek Mill tour bus.
I mean, that shit.
That's a pussy.
Right.
That is her fucking pussy.
It's like my favorite line.
Exactly. You need to make sure your daughter.
They be like, that's a nipple. No, that ain't nipple. Zoom in. Mario Van Peebles' daddy was like, no, that's a nipple. Wanna know why? Because I'm
drooling.
That's Mario Van Peebles' daddy, ladies and gentlemen. Don't ever say Scales ain't put you on. R.I.P. He a goat.
Wait, Nelson from Boomerang?
No, not Nelson. Remember, they was going over the footage of Nelson's video.
Say that, Dino.
It was Robin Givens, Eddie Murphy, and Mario Van Peebles Sr., his
Say
daddy
that,
or whatever.
Dino.
And remember, they were going back and forth. Halle Berry was like, no, that ain't no nipple or whatever. And Eddie Murphy was like, no, that's a nipple. And then the dude was like, he took the cigar out of his mouth and wiped his mouth. He was like, no, that's a nipple. And Eddie was like, how you know? He was like, because I'm drooling.
Only a non-flavored man would attempt to argue for black women.
Yeah. Non-flavored.
Shut the fuck up forever.
Exactly. Shut the fuck up forever. With your
Mark said he knew a wolf pussy when he seen one.
The cover.
Yeah, so when it went on Spotify and digital platforms, when he put the album out, that part was like blurry.
Yeah.
But I guess on the bus they just used the original artwork.
And it was art.
Yeah.
I was finna say that.
It was art.
Yeah, an artist did it.
Yeah.
It wasn't like he hired some nigga to do some graphics or something. Like she's a
Her
real
tour
artist.
Just had some woman, a photo of a woman on the side of the bus.
Y'all, that was her fucking pussy.
That was her fucking pussy.
on that fucking bus.
Is this what you want, black women?
Was bull fucking
Is
shit.
this what you want?
But you can go to Greece and
you can go to Greece
David
and
dog got his nothing
weenus.
kicking balls
With his little weenus. He's standing up there with his little Gucci cat.
Every statue in the Louvre.
Yeah, he got a Gucci cat standing up there with
Every statue in the Louvre is nudity. Every painting, titties, everything.
America
And people flock to that shit.
Yeah.
You can see that public hairs.
Public hairs. No, you can't buy that shit.
Oh yeah, you'll never be able to.
Bucket naked. You can see their public hairs. No, hell no. If it was a Doochie cat, he'd have been celebrating it.
Dino, what I'm saying,
and look at this magnificent weenus.
Dino, what I'm saying is graphic designers are artists. What I'm saying is this lady sells paintings for a living. This is like Basquiat doing somebody's album cover. I'm not disrespecting graphic designers. I'm just saying that this was an actual painting that he bought for his album art. This wasn't just some stock shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't be mistaken, that's a pussy. It's not even a weenus or a Doochie cat, that's a pussy.
Oh, shit.
I love y'all in the comments, man. Swear to God.
They're hilarious.
So since we on that subject, and we had Mike here last week, and everybody was mad at Dave Chappelle. As a matter of fact, the trans person that started the thing at Netflix trying to get Dave Chappelle banned and taken off has lost their job.
Man, they're fired.
Damn, she ended up getting fired for that shit.
3 of them. Yeah, it was 3 of them.
Let me tell you something. When they signed Dave Chappelle
to $100
do them
million,
specials,
$500 million contract,
he tripled their subscriptions.
Oh yeah, so it's like, girl, you gotta go.
Go, y'all gotta go.
You're messing up the bag.
She got in trouble for storming that fucking meeting. It wasn't about her talking shit. It was about her.
Then so for her storming
protesting that word. I don't know.
Yeah. Didn't he put in his contract with them at the renewal that they could not censor shit that he said?
No, that was the whole point of him going there. That's why he didn't. That's why he didn't re-up with HBO, because they've been trying to censor him since he was on Comedy. Because HBO owns Comedy Central. So
can I have an update? Our last episode was very heated.
Yeah.
Last Friday, John Gruden was caught making some emails about a dude with big lips and said he got lips like a Michelin Man. Don't talk about a black man, and talk about the player
like tires.
Michelin tires. John Gruden, head coach of the
former,
right? But he's only former because after they played the fucking game.
Yeah,
on
they
Sunday.
played the game on Sunday.
So when he said the emails about the
more emails came out.
Shit, he had to quit.
Yeah, he was done.
He had to quit, which was exactly what Dave Chappelle was trying to say.
Exactly.
Say stuff about black people. It's all right.
It's all right.
Play ball.
That's cool.
All of a sudden, said some shit about some gay people.
So then Saturday, let me bring y'all in. Shout out my dog Michael J. Curtis. Make sure y'all fuck with Mike once he get these meals going.
He said he got jumped though.
Curtis Bones. Hold on. When we get these meals going, shout out Michael J. Curtis. His food was amazing on Saturday. We went and ate.
Fire.
But we went and ate, and then we had a 3-hour conversation with him and another
Richard Buddha.
Yeah, another brother that's of that lifestyle also.
Buddha, yeah.
And what happened, Ken, is Mike hadn't watched the fucking special.
Yeah.
So he let his people send him off. Mike watched the special. We sitting at the table. Mike like, oh shit, I didn't even mean none of that after that shit I was saying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm just happy because it created an amazing dialogue. Yeah, people talking about it for 3-4 days later.
Yeah.
So I'm saying that to say this. I got a sci-fi buff on my show. 3 sci-fi buffs. And I don't know if you guys are. Superman, the series announced that Lois Lane and Superman's son will be identified as bisexual when they release the next comic.
Why do they need to announce it?
I don't know.
Just put it in the story.
Yeah.
So it goes back to what I was kind of trying to tell Mike. They trolling y'all. It's like when they put black characters in comic books.
Been OC
they
like
gave us
that,
the Black Panther to get us to shut the fuck up about it not being no black superheroes. Hey, shut the fuck up. Ryan Coogler wrote the movie. We got all your favorite black people in this motherfucker. Be quiet. No, for real, bro. Everything, listen to me. Everything that they do is to pacify you and exploit your dollar. So now gay people, you wanted rights, you wanted to fight, you wanted to do what black people do. You're being exploited now. Because I'm with Cherie. What's the announcement for? It's for all of them to get excited, bro. And for it to be clickbait. You see what I'm saying?
I hear that. But Stan Lee came up with Black Panther. He wasn't on that bullshit.
No. I'm not saying he was. Okay, Stan Lee came up with it. Hold on. Stan Lee came up with it. What production house told him he could do a movie about it?
Marvel.
How long did it take, though? Black Panther been out, right? That's what you told me. It's been out years ago.
Yeah.
He been a part of it. Okay, and it took all the way till 2016 for us to get a movie.
Who's Power Man?
I mean, Captain America been out since the 40s.
Who's Power Man?
But I'm saying, Don,
Luke Cage.
Don, they've had Superman, Wonder Woman, all kind of white superheroes. I'm saying in the superhero universe, period. Okay, so what other people did Stan Lee put out?
Spider-Man,
Okay.
Iron Man.
He's white.
Captain America.
There's a black Spider-Man.
Black Panther.
Luke Cage.
No, I'm saying all of these
Luke
things came.
Cage.
All of those things came later, though. You understand what I'm saying? Being black a couple years ago was a movement, just like the gay shit is right now. They exploit movements. That's all I'm saying here. I'm not attacking sci-fi. I'm not attacking Stan Lee because I think he's a GOAT, actually. But what I'm saying is I don't feel like Universal Studios or these people who put these movies out did not want to give them a contract or a production budget to shoot Black Panther until it became trendy. You understand?
Black Panther. Hold on. But Black Panther's a bad example because Marvel's official first movie is Blade.
But that wasn't sold as a black movie, Don. That wasn't sold as a black movie.
But Black Panther's an African king, fam. Like, how else could you sell it?
It's called Black Panther, and you put it out during the black movement. Like that was the middle of the niggas getting shot by police and all that shit, and they dropped the movie in the middle of that. I did. That's the same thing that they're doing right now when announcing that dude is gay.
Can I say something? My only argument to that is Marvel playing shit 10 years in advance.
Right.
So that would be my only.
In 2006, they got a budget for the movie.
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. But he came out in the 70s, and since 2006, the black movement has been a trending thing on the internet. That didn't just happen when George Floyd got shot. We've been on this shit since Trayvon and Mike and all of them niggas. Like that shit's been going on for a while.
But media has to stay current though. Like if this is what's hot, this is what we're gonna put out. That's why we talked about Lakeyah today, because that is what's hot. That's what's gonna get the people moving. That's what's gonna get the people going.
That's a part of
so you have in media, you have to jump on what's hot because that's what that's on the top of people's minds.
And doing what's trending is not necessarily exploiting.
No, yeah, exploiting is that's what I was doing. It's different.
But what DC's doing with Superman's son is exploiting.
Okay.
What Marvel did with Black Panther was part of their plan.
I just thought the timing was a little funny. That's just me.
I mean,
I thought the timing was.
They didn't release their first movie until 2002. So
from what
still took 14 years for us to get it.
He was a big part of the releasing of that timeline of the Marvel shit because he's the one who was the original creator.
Facts.
Now, Black Panther was always supposed to be a part of the original shit, but at first they want to push that back.
That's not right. That's not accurate.
No,
that's not accurate at all. So Black Panther was meant to be Captain America's replacement. He's the leader of the Avengers. So the reason why he came later was because you needed to have Captain America run his story so that when Avengers Endgame came, he could be gone, and then Black Panther could take over as the leader of the Avengers. So you delayed him. They delayed Black Panther because he's not supposed to be part of the original team of Avengers. The original team of Avengers is Iron Man, Hulk, Thor, Captain America, Black Widow, Hawkeye. That's the original team. So the second team that they're running out was supposed to be Black Panther, Falcon, Winter Soldier, Thor,
facts, Dino,
Hulk, and Rhodey, which is War Machine. That's supposed to be your second. Oh, but don't forget Scarlet Witch and Vision. So that's supposed to be your second team. That there was a clear-cut plan on Black Panther. Chadwick Boseman died and fucked up the plan. So you're not going to see it the way they intended for it to be.
I'm not even talking about
but
afterwards.
It wasn't
like I just said,
it wasn't exploitation.
The timing of it.
You're just saying the way that it collided.
The way that it collided was
the way of the world, in the state of the world.
It's like you probably are 100% correct. I just don't trust those people, and to me, the dropping and the timing of it just looked a little funny to me, especially when you explained to me that he had been around since the 70s. You get what I'm saying? That's why I'm thinking he was new. But I'm a person that's not in that world like that. So somebody like me that was going to see the movie, I'm thinking it's a character they just introduced. You had to school me on that.
But you got to remember, them original characters have been around since the 40s and 50s.
Yeah, exactly.
So chronologically,
did he
came where he was supposed to go.
And what was going on in the 70s?
The Black Panther movie.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Stanley knew what he was doing.
Exactly. It's the same thing, right?
Like this. He had to make Professor X be like Martin Luther King, right? But he had to make him white so he was accepted by white.
And Magneto was Malcolm
And Magneto was
Malcolm X, yeah.
By any means necessary, they're gonna feel me. You know what I mean? Like I can disrupt the earth.
I always felt
that's too much.
I always felt like the X-Men storyline was some black people shit anyway. That's why I like it.
It was. That's what it was meant to be.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so DC is Fugazi anyway. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with Marvel. I don't really fuck with DC like that anyway. So now that I know that that's them doing this funny style shit, I'm with Cherie. I don't mind it because people shout out Mimi Dinkins. She made some very valid points this morning. It goes back to what I was saying. Y'all was mad at Lakeyah, but y'all wasn't mad at them babies getting shot the other day.
Right.
Y'all mad about a gay person. Y'all kids seeing gay shit on TV. But have you ever watched YouTube with your children?
Nope.
Okay.
You don't know what they looking at.
Is it some wild shit on YouTube?
There's some wild shit on YouTube.
That's what I'm saying.
TikTok too.
TikTok too. So this is light,
be them
actually,
kids'
people.
phone.
You know what I'm saying? Like this is light right here. You know what I mean? For you to be protecting children. Like
I was working in the cell phone world, and this mama came up to everywhere to the store all the time to get it blocked off her daughter's phone. Her daughter was like 11, 12, watching porn, like porn on her phone.
That's about the age. That's about the age where they discover.
But
porn.
it's like
my daughter discovered porn.
Yeah, like, but you can't be mad at this because you don't know what your child is doing.
And that's the thing. Like, talk to your children. You're so busy worried about like, oh, I don't want my children exposed to this, but this is the world. Talk to your kids. Prepare them for what they're going to see in the world. Because what the last thing I would want to happen is for my kid to be out in the world and be like, you know, what's that? And just be ignorant to things. So have these conversations with your kids.
Facts.
There are gay people out here.
Facts.
Some of your family members may be gay or whatever it is. Like you gonna see this shit on TV. This is somebody's reality. Like, so I don't understand why people so up in arms about it. Like
they forced it. They forced it with this though.
Mhm.
And the reason, and I'm gonna tell you, why.
But there are gay kids.
But I'm gonna tell you why they forced it, and it's because he recently, John Kent recently replaced Clark Kent as Superman. So as soon as he replaced him as Superman, he's Superman. He came out as bisexual. It's a money grab. Come look at our new gay Superman.
I mean, everybody needs a superhero.
Yo, that's what I'm saying. Everybody want to feel included.
Right, but he could have been Superman's son and been gay.
But you talking about the top dude, the head
Yes.
guy or whatever. I don't watch it, so I don't know. But like,
So for DC, Superman is the flagship.
okay,
He is the company.
okay.
So you replace the original Superman with his son, but no, his son wasn't gay until he put the suit on.
Now he bisexual.
Right.
It's gonna be interesting to see it play out.
Yeah, ain't it?
It's gonna be interesting.
It's gonna be
to
interesting.
play out.
To get into some
Brewers
real.
lost.
Oh wow, damn, they lost. Fuck, the Brewers lost. Damn it. All right. On some serious shit though, and I seen this, and maybe y'all can. That's it. It's over. Maybe y'all can help me out with this. I still got my hat on. Fuck that. Look, maybe y'all can help me out with this. Jelani.
Oh yeah, Jelani Day.
Jelani Day body was found with organs missing.
I think his
mama
mother
said.
recanted that statement and said that it wasn't.
So she's saying, okay, who she's clearing is the autopsy people.
Yeah.
Because people start saying they took the organs when his body got there. She's saying his body was like that before he got to the autopsy.
Oh,
she said whoever did that to her son mutilated him before he got to the autopsy table.
I'm sorry.
So he's been missing since August
In Chicago, right?
in Chicago.
He's from Chicago.
Mhm. And I don't know where the last place he was at. Was it school or something? I'm
Miller Boss is saying his organs were liquefied. That doesn't mean they're missing.
Missing, and he was in the water.
Yeah, he
Right.
was in the
Water. You know what I'm saying? That happened to Emmett Till too. You know what I'm saying? When you in water like that it can do that to you.
So she said that his organs was missing
before he got there.
Wow.
You know,
you can't do that. You can't be running around saying that because that's a very real thing.
Yeah, no, that's a real thing. So that's why I was saying, like, she dipping her toe in some deep water. Oh, they said the last place he was seen was at a weed dispensary.
Yeah. So it got high and drowned probably because niggas can't swim.
I don't know.
I mean, is that a place that you frequent? Like, do you go to the river often? Like, You know, just think about that type of stuff. If my son don't go to the river, I'm like, absolutely not. Like, you know,
Villard said he know his cousin personally. Okay.
Now I got some questions. Like, my son don't just drive out into the woods, leave his car, take off his clothes, and go to the river. Like, that makes no sense.
Exactly. So that's where the question marks, you know what I'm saying, is coming in at. You know what I mean? She said those stories aren't true. Okay. Yeah, so I don't know. I put the question on here because maybe somebody here had more information about it. I was trying to get my head around it, but then I got down a rabbit hole of the mom saying recanting her story. So then I couldn't even get the full story of what happened exactly.
Yeah, that just his story took me back to that young man's story that was found rolled up in the underneath the bleachers with all his organs.
Now he was
that was wild.
He was murdered.
He was murdered and his organs were
removed.
Say Dino said Peru, Illinois sound like Klan hub to me. Yeah, it do. Sound like Janesville, Wisconsin to me.
Like, do you just go there? Like, who just is that the place that he even
is
goes?
That where
like,
the dispensary is at? Is that a cheaper dispensary than maybe the Chicago area or something?
It might I don't know, but what's wrong with Janesville? I'm supposed to go there next week.
Janesville is where the
Janesville is a Klan
where
hub.
the Klans are.
Is it?
Yeah,
That
they
ain't
march.
too far
They
from
march.
my
Yeah, they
house.
march all the time.
I don't think I knew that.
Yeah, during George Floyd, they was very active out in Janesville marching. They always got their sheets and shit on. Yeah, white pies only can.
No nigga pies.
No nigga pies.
No nigga pies.
They gonna make you in the nigga pie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know too much about this story, but it is like disheartening, and then it also feels like there's more to the story than
Facts.
You know,
It's always more. Facts.
Yeah.
Like
never gonna know the truth.
our people don't just really just pop up missing like that. We're not really in the nature of doing things.
Yeah,
You know what
like,
I'm saying?
and I know that we can't get into like his like psychological state, but I would like to know, you know, what was leading up to that. Like, how was he feeling
with you
before
on
that?
that,
Like,
Taylor.
was he in communication with his family? Like, was he or friends? Was he saying anything? You know, like what was going on prior?
Oh,
to
there are
this?
definitely spots in Illinois you don't want to stop in as a black man. Absolutely fucking not.
Indiana too, especially Indiana. I don't want to stop in Indiana. I don't want to go to jail in Indiana. I don't want no parts.
Okay,
of
so
Indiana.
Jelani, this is the cousin. Dino just sent me a post because he's friends with the cousin on Facebook. Her post says Jelani's organs weren't taken; they were liquefied.
Yeah.
That is not the point of his story. The point is this wasn't a suicide. Someone put him there.
Okay.
Please read all the facts of the article before sharing. That may help bring down some of the story twisting. Good looking, Villa T boss, my dog. I appreciate that because we like to be accurate
What's
over here.
liquefied? If you place in water, like your organs will dissolve.
Yeah, but I thought how long was, well, damn, he been in there for a minute. Yeah. So, like I said, it happened to Emmett Till too. You know what I'm saying? So I have heard
But
of that
even
before.
your jawbone being sawed off, like
I don't see that his jawbone was sawn off. I mean,
He wasn't in there as long as him.
no, he wasn't in there as long as him. It doesn't take a long time though.
And then it
Depends
on,
on the
water,
tide of the water and all that type of shit. Emmett Till was in a very
water
shallow
life.
area.
that was also in Chicago, right?
No, he was
No,
from
that was-
Chicago. That
that
happened
was-
down
that
south.
was-
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But they
Virginia
were
or
saying
some
like,
shit, right?
I know it's graphic, but like they were saying like wildlife had got to him, like marine
Oh,
life,
maybe
like
it's-
turtles
maybe
and
it's
shit.
turtles and shit.
Turtles
Oh,
and
is that what
shit
you're saying?
like
They could
that.
shoot
Yeah.
through bones?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh, okay.
Experience that had a family member that went through that I lost. It's about the life that's surrounded by your water
Yeah.
that determines what's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
So in the swamp more like you got more parasites. They
Yeah.
go internal.
Yeah.
And they get to eating at you internally and eat you from the inside out. That's what happened to my cousin. That's why I had to walk outside for a second.
So it's like parasites, parasites and stuff.
Parasites and shit. Yeah, that
'Cause
makes sense.
Turtles and shit are like they vegetarian.
That makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, I done caught a few turtles with some shrimp.
vegetarian.
Yeah, turtles.
Yeah, he said
Turtles.
they be biting.
Yeah, turtles will eat some shit.
Yeah, snapping
Oh,
turtles.
word.
I thought they
Yeah,
eat
hell
shit,
yeah.
right?
Oh, well, scratch that.
I
I was wrong about the
You know, we
I was
learn-
wrong about the motherfucking brewers too.
we learn something every day.
It was hater. It was a fucking hater.
Hater gave up a run.
Hater gave up the run. Ken mad, he done drunk his beers. The Brewers done lost.
Brewers
Y'all
lost.
hating on Lakeyah. You know what I'm saying? He can't take it no more. He tired of y'all shit, man. So before we get out of here, I wanted to touch on this. Kyrie Irving won't play this year at all for the Brooklyn Nets because he refuses to get vaccinated.
I mean, stand on your shit.
Stand-
Stand on your shit.
stand on your
Stand on it.
Stand on your
Stand on
shit.
it.
I believe
And don't let
human-
no amount of money
And give them back their $36 million.
I believe human rights I believe human rights trump all of that shit. If you ask me, you know what I'm saying? You have rights as a human to say no, you don't want to.
And I'm rich. Like I don't have to do this.
But dog a weird ass nigga. Fuck dog.
No,
How is he weird?
He a weird ass.
He a weird ass dude.
He a weird motherfucker.
He weird, but in this situation, this is the one time where I can actually say,
yeah, but no, dog got the.
Man.
I told y'all that's the.
Weird. I think that he just into himself.
I told y'all that's the Chicken George fro, man, from Roots. See, they don't know what I'm talking about, Ken. You know what I'm talking about. You ever seen Ben Vereen fro and Roots? Yep. That's how that motherfucker look.
Or what's the other dude?
LeVar Burton.
No, the other dude was.
Wow, Minister
Fiddler, yeah.
Minister Farrakhan told him not to get the shot.
Yep. You know he's Muslim. Kyrie Irving's Muslim. He's a 5%er, Don. He's Yo God, Son B, and all of that shit.
I don't claim it, nigga. Get the listen. Listen.
God Cypher Divine. Kid.
God Cypher Divine.
Listen.
Protect your neck.
Kyrie.
Black man.
I'm glad you're not playing.
Black man is God.
Yeah.
I hate Kyrie Irving.
No pork on my fork.
And I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem saying I hate Kyrie Irving.
So the earths and the moons.
Wow.
My old earth.
Wow.
Kyrie need to vax that thing up. Magic Johnson didn't play vaccinated. Talk your shit. He didn't.
20 years with AIDS.
I mean, that's a valid point.
That's so wrong.
Over 20 years.
Mike dropped.
There's no AIDS. There was no AIDS vaccine. HIV vaccine.
Hey, that's a good question. So now that's
there was one.
There was. Magic got it right.
He took some shit,
huh?
Magic got it right.
He took the magic.
Got what?
The AIDS vaccine.
He took the same shit Dave Chappelle took.
Arm, leg, arm, head. Yes, sir, Villard.
Hey, but dude, he's.
I know I'm talking shit, Dino. 5%ers ain't Muslim, but
he's a little weird because he just like disappears and be like, yeah, I was on some person
with my family,
which is cool. That's you have the right to do that, but motherfucker, you have an obligation.
Not in the line of work that he's in.
In the line, yeah.
But when you sign a contract,
look at Dave Chappelle. He got the fuck up out of there. Like, no, y'all not gonna drive me crazy.
Well,
y'all not about to drive me
crazy. Get the fuck out of here then.
Yeah,
just
so
quit.
Just quit.
Why you fucking with me?
Just quit.
See when Dave
show up.
See when Dave Chappelle left, we got Jordan Peele.
Yeah.
And now we gotta go. And he's a jewel to our community.
Yeah.
Who do we get when Kyrie left? Who's dog back up?
Booby Gibson. Keisha Cole, baby daddy, I think. One Booby Gibson.
Wow.
I forgot what dude's name was.
Mo Williams.
What is his name? It's a weird name.
Where? Kyrie Irving where?
In Cleveland?
No, in Brooklyn.
Dinwiddie?
No, it's
Spencer Dinwiddie.
Dinwiddie gone.
He went to DC.
But that was his replacement last year when Dog was flaking out.
Now, when he was missing games, they had Dinwiddie.
Dinwiddie a baller.
Dinwiddie left.
Yeah, he gone. Dinwiddie went and got a
So
bag.
this is what I was gonna say about that, like, because they're doing it to MPS teachers by November 1st.
Yeah, that
everybody
shit is
that works in
crazy.
MPS has to have the shot.
You already ain't got enough teachers.
You already ain't got no staff as it is. What do y'all think about people's rights being violated by this shit?
Okay, so teachers.
I don't have a right to a choice.
Teachers, I don't believe you should force, right? Well, you're making $36 million, and they say you got to take the vaccine. Fam, you might want to take the vaccine. Like,
I don't think it's the money.
No.
The teachers probably more so because you have more effect. You affect more bodies with the teacher than you do an NBA player.
Yeah, absolutely.
I would assume that you would want the adults in front of your children to be at least.
Fam.
Well, Waukesha actually has a parent who was suing Waukesha School District
because the baby got COVID.
And
so it's all about money.
Yeah.
Like,
but they weren't.
That's what
it's
I.
not about
it's all about money.
But they weren't enforcing. They weren't enforcing. Yeah. But I'm saying though, if you wanted to protect yourself, you wanted to put the mandate in place so that don't happen. So it is ultimately about money. It's about money, but. Shit, what you putting a school district in a damn tight situation?
So Becca said airlines are shutting down. T. McGee said we should all just get it at this point and move on.
It ain't nothing but a sugar pill.
So
it ain't nothing but sugar.
Ain't no flat power.
I think we've made an interesting point about, and I'm not saying I agree with forcing people to get it. But in order for us to go to school, we have to get vaccinated.
No, we had to get vaccines back in the day.
Not everybody,
but
though.
not everybody though.
If you had a religious belief or something, yeah.
Because motherfuckers was getting vaccines.
No, but it seemed like it was a choice because my militant mama didn't let me get no shot.
It's a
when I was
choice.
in elementary school.
It was a
I
choice.
didn't get them, and my mama was pro-black as a motherfucker.
But you
She
had
wasn't
to,
with that.
you had to submit a rationale behind
Oh.
it and whatnot. But the city health department was checking the schools to make sure that you were. Like we were held accountable as the administrator to make sure that everybody was. If you weren't, you need to show the why they weren't. If you didn't show why you weren't, we sweated the fuck out of you to make sure that you did it, or you couldn't come to school. Like it was as bad as this.
Damn, Becca said they backtracking the vaccine and saying it only lasts for 2 months after you get it.
I mean, they had no time to do no research.
No,
I am anti-vaccine, but I was making $36 million, and they said I had to take the vaccine to get my check.
I mean, perfect example. Andrew Wiggins, played for the Golden State Warriors.
Yeah.
3 weeks ago said, I'm not getting vaccinated. He plays it. So it's only 3 places in the NBA where you have to be vaccinated.
Yeah.
It's DC, New York, and
California.
in San Francisco. It ain't just California because
those are the places that had the highest concentration of the damn fucking shit.
Because
So
LeBron them didn't have to get it.
Right.
If they didn't want to play in LA. They just got it because the team got it or whatever. But so with the thing about that is that this dude could play anywhere else,
right?
If it wasn't for this, you know what I'm saying. But he plays for a team where you have to be vaccinated.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the whole pickle to this shit. Because Andrew Wiggins, they threatened him. He said for religious purposes, I'm not getting it. The NBA said, "Look here, nigga,
right?
You're owed $27 million from the Golden State Warriors this season. If you want your $27 million, you better go get a motherfucking vaccination." Guess what he did the next day? When I got a vaccination.
Can I get the?
But for about 3 days,
Can I get the whole Pfizer?
Hold on.
Can I
For
get the
about 3
Pfizer?
days, he used 3 things.
I don't want the Moderna. I don't want the
He said it
Johnson
was
Johnson. I want the
religious.
Pfizer.
He
Can I
said
get
it was
the Pfizer?
religious. Then he went and got an attorney, and he went and got an arbitrator.
Yeah.
He lost all 3.
He lost all 3.
And the NBA got a union. The players' union can't even protect you from
Right.
this. Chris Paul can't save Kyrie Irving from this situation right here.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit this one out.
I'm against vaccinations too. The only reason I'm debating on getting it is because for my grandmother, like she's headstrong on it, and she said I can't come to Thanksgiving dinner.
Damn.
Well, no, that's where they spooked us at though.
Well, look like you be getting the
I won't see you, Grandma. Love you.
For them yams, you better go get that or vax that thing up for them yams.
Right.
I'm like,
Ron said,
slide my
Ron,
plate
I'm
out
not
the
fucking
back
off my
door.
money either. I'm not fucking off my money.
What happened
I'm
to
sorry.
me is bring my plate out here.
You're gonna be at Pick and Say with a can of Sylvia's.
Oh.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm vaccinated. Invite me.
He said he'll go in your place.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, Major.
Me
but,
too. Me too.
It's either I don't get vaccinated and I guaranteed not to get my money, or I get vaccinated and I get my money, and I don't know whether or not I'm, it's gonna be
But
side effects.
like y'all said, this nigga's Earth, woods, moons, quasars kind of nigga,
Right.
and he's made a lot of money since he's been in the
He a
NBA.
flat earther.
Yeah.
Go to retire.
Flat earther. He believes the Earth is flat. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
The
So,
man believe it. The Earth is flat.
36 million ain't. He's the type of.
don't
He'll
get
leave that on the table, bro.
Go ahead.
He that. Wow. Like.
Go ahead.
He'll leave that.
I'm
shit
glad.
on the table. He actually is because
Bucks and six.
He actually is because he's not getting vaccinated.
Bucks and
You know what
six.
I'm saying? I mean,
What?
It's a liquid.
What?
Fuck that money.
It's some money worth your life, nigga.
I want to live.
It's some money worth your life, nigga.
I agree with that.
There's too many risks right now.
It's let me tell you something. I hate when people say that. It's some money worth your life, nigga.
I done said what the fuck I
$10 billion is worth my life, nigga.
Say Squid.
It's
Say
worth
Squid Games, nigga.
You gotta watch now because them
Johnny-
words right
Johnny
there
the nigga
let
that
us
should've
know
won
that
Squid
if
Games
the
and died,
Illuminati
so
Illuminati offered like
Me,
to
I'm not.
sacrifice me, you would do the shit. Like if they said if they offered you something to sacrifice me, I just know where I stand with you.
On the real.
Yeah.
I know where I stand with you.
Yes, nigga.
I'm getting the fuck
Yes, nigga. $10 billion, but $10 billion.
This nigga the
You know,
black.
my
the black
grandkids don't gotta work.
So it's funny
Nigga the
that
black Judas.
it's funny that y'all got it. It's funny that y'all got into this debate, right? Before we got out of
My
here
kids will be
today,
straight, though.
I was gonna talk about Squid Games, right? because I haven't really
Somebody
watched it, but I got the premise. Somebody gave me the storyline.
It's a good story.
It sounds like the black community to me.
It does. When
I was trying to figure out the
Sound like the black community to me.
Wait.
Sound like the rich people are watching the poor people kill each other over money.
Yeah.
But that's what happened in
It's Hunger. It's Hunger.
It's Hunger Games, but Asian people.
I felt like Hunger Games was the black community too.
Okay, so in Squid
I watched
Game,
like 8 episodes and was just really trying to figure it out.
okay, Squid Game is just basically they,
Spoiler
however
alert.
they do it, they looking for the poor Koreans, and they like you come play these games. Yeah, you come play these games, you have a chance of winning this money. What they don't know is if they lose, they die.
Spoiler alert. I see
Are they
2
forced
episodes.
or do they sign up?
You see that in the preview.
Yeah, you see that in the preview.
I'm finna ruin it for everybody.
Yeah, they signed a contract, but they had
Ruin it.
They had clauses.
Terminally ill or
So that old man 001, had he been there forever? Like,
No, he's actually the owner of Squid Game.
He's the guy that
He's the
started
guy
the
who's
shit.
running the shit.
Spoiler alert?
Yes.
Oh.
I
Now I gotta
ruined
go-
it for everyone.
Now I gotta go back and watch it. Oh, he
I
is
feel
so-
so
But they
good.
have a clause where it's like if the majority agrees to quit, then everybody can walk away.
with
But they
with
don't
no
get no
money.
money.
Yeah, with no money.
Mhm.
So you would have just been
people who
staying,
died,
seeing people get
families
shot
get
and
that
stuff because you would have kept playing.
It wasn't enough money.
Yeah,
Oh.
and that's why
it only translates out to in Korean money.
Money,
It translates to like 38 million.
Yeah.
So it's not enough.
So that ain't worth your life.
And no.
It's a lot to do.
39.
Huh?
Yeah, 30.
39.
No, the B.
40. 40.
The B.
First of all,
40 million.
38.1.
the percent,
The
the
B.
chance of you making it to the
They
end
said
and being
OMG
the winner.
spoiler alert ruined it with no hesitation and no remorse.
He
None.
said spoiler alert.
None.
He said spoiler alert.
None.
He didn't even pause after he said
No,
spoiler
right.
alert. He said
Spoiler
spoiler
alert,
alert.
they
He was
gonna
the
die.
owner. He was the owner.
That is ridiculous, Don. And,
I'm like, since you tell us the story.
Yeah, right.
Live shit. Who won?
The main character.
Number 456.
Well, we kind of knew that.
Yeah, because
I
he
was-
was
I
the
just
main
wanna see what
character.
happened.
Yeah.
The gameplay.
Because he was the main character.
soon
Like,
as
they
it came
focused
on, they
him.
focused on him. Yeah.
I don't know if that's.
I told you, Dino. I seen 2 episodes.
Okay, I don't know. I never watched it.
I don't know nobody name.
456 won the shit, but never mind.
Well, I don't want to watch that.
I
shit
seen
no
2
more. Thanks,
episodes. 2 episodes was enough for me to
And
figure
then
out
you
that
researched
001.
Yeah, because
No,
she said for look, she
How you figure that out
001
then?
was not the game maker.
he was.
Yes, he was.
Stop lying.
no, everybody said that.
How you
Bro.
figure that out if you
It was at the end.
Everybody said that.
456's brother that he was looking for.
Who takes a
Somebody
Netflix?
told you?
So the first
Who takes
episode.
a Netflix series and watches the first and last episode?
Hey, if
Don.
I'm, those are the 2 episodes you watched.
Don't watch the first and last episode.
No, the first 2.
Oh,
watched
he
the
said
first
the
2.
No, he watched the first and
Y'all
last.
said he a fucking TV troll. Dino said, cut this nigga mic off, Ken. And Major said, hey, I seen it, so I'm good. That's y'all who late. I ain't seen it, but when somebody gave me the storyline, I said that sounds like
First
the
of all,
black community to
Right,
me.
the obvious clue was that he was 001. That was an obvious clue. So when he meets the dude is the main character is the last fucking number, and the old man is the first fucking number. It was obvious from that point. Then they did the red light, green light, and the only person who wasn't lit up in the red light, green light was 001, was the old man. Yes, he was. He was lit up green.
I gotta go back.
Now
Go
I
back
gotta
and watch the
and watch
episode.
They just really playing games.
Childhood
games, but you can
Childhood
die
games,
at the
yeah.
end of this motherfucker though. That's the whole catch.
And
to
only
it.
one person can be the winner.
Wait, that's. Oh, I thought it was a team.
Team,
No,
no,
only
one
one
person
person.
can be the winner.
So if you don't win, you die.
I wouldn't have
You get shot right there.
You violate the rules of the game, you die.
You die.
You cheat, you die.
No, hey,
We playing pity pat. and you
Dino,
fuck up,
Dino,
you die.
Dino actually Meek stole that tweet from somebody else. I seen somebody on a nerd on Black Twitter talking about this last week.
What?
Yeah.
That it was like the black community.
I told you I can't play.
And it is like the black community.
You know, it's like the black community. That one dude, that one Korean dude with the tattoo on his face.
Mhm.
That was grimy in a bitch.
He was eating. He ate dude food.
Right. It's dog eat dog.
God fucked the old girl and was like, "Fuck you."
You know what I mean?
She was like, "Hi." He was like, "Bitch."
She had no partner.
No, right.
Everybody thought she was gonna die. She
Only time I watch that kind of shit is when they show clips of that on the Wu-Tang series on Hulu. The only time I see Chinese people or Asian people doing anything in my life, I ain't watching it.
You don't watch the karate flicks?
We have plenty of episodes to watch.
Yeah, I ain't watched them in years though. That's why I'll be happy to see the clips on Wu-Tang show.
I don't be getting into the stories as much as that. I used to just watch it for the fight scenes, for real.
Yeah, Planet of the Apes is about black people too. I mean, it's just adds to my thread of movies and story. X-Men storyline is about black people. Shit, all them storylines is about black people. You know what I'm saying?
Dino said y'all ain't gonna mess up my experience. I just muted y'all. No fam.
Dino?
No fam. I just told you how the story ends.
So on that note, man, this was episode 113 of the Slick Talk with Scales podcast. Nobody wins when the family feuds. 113, featuring Kayla and Marcus of Full Circle TV. You know what I'm saying?
FullCircleTelevision.com.
You know what I'm saying? So let them know once again where they can find y'all at before we get up out of here.
On all social media, Facebook and Instagram, Full Circle Television, all spelled out, and then FullCircleTelevision.com.
There y'all have it right there. We will see y'all on Thursday.
FullCircleTelevision.com.
We are out.
Promote your brand here at the Slick Talk with Scales podcast. We have premium placements and sponsorship opportunities across the web, Spotify, Apple Music, Google Play, and iHeartRadio. We got them all. Reach thousands of savvy listeners through targeted advertising at Slick Talk with Scales podcast. You can reach us at slicktalkwithscales@gmail.com or simply give us a call at 414-367-8011. That's 414-367-8011. Reach thousands of listeners through targeted advertising with Slick Talk with Scales podcast, a dope-ass podcast.
MarioDickinsCreations.com, the leader in customizable memorial printing and graphic presentation. With over 24 years of experience working with families, honoring their loved ones, creating industry trends, they offer all styles of obituaries from standard to custom with exquisite paper upgrades available. MarioDickinsCreations.com offers grand memorial presentation displays such as adult life-size cutout, backdrops, casket panels, retractable banner stands, poster boards, floor mat, banners, bookmarks, buttons, masks, and shirts, fully customizable. They also now offer urns, woven blankets, casket decal, and fully printed casket wrap. Everything you need to showcase your loved one's legacy. 24-hour rush upgrades available. On time, professional, and convenient. Go to MarioDickinsCreations.com, click on Memorial Service, and get started today.